Yeah, chat. I had to shave the stash. I had to, chat. I'm sorry. I had to. But best showcase ever. Get the fuck out of here. This showcase sucked ass.
Wake up, it's a brand new day. Crazy Lou's here, got something to say. Good morning, gamers, rise and shine. It's time to play, let's have a good time. Morning, gaming community. With Crazy Lou, it's a world of unity. Upbeat and lively, we're feeling so free. In the world of games, we're just meant to be. Grab us, come and eat a scene. Crazy Lou is ready, it's a gaming scene. Roomies trading through the word skin. All recent and go, race and pay top bean. Good morning, come and moving. It's a world of unity. Upbeat and lively, we're feeling so free.
Initiating launch sequence.
Let's begin. Good morning, everybody. Also, tuned in even the crazy one, which y'all been fun and awesome. Haha, Wednesday chat. What's up? What y'all doing? What y'all been up to? How is life? How are things? Gio Walker says, laugh my ass off. Hey, y'all remember what I said yesterday? What did I tell you guys yesterday? That people on the chat, on the PlayStation Showcase, were protesting about Destiny 3. Holy shit, that got spammed. Not only on YouTube, also on Twitch. Pretty much everywhere. A lot of people are mad about the whole situation coming down to Destiny. Oh, man. Let's see who's already in here cooking. We have Chio Walker saying, laugh my ass off. You babe, what's up, you babe? Wolverine God of War look like the exact same games. You know, they started the trailer with the same 3D pan around the character before gameplay thing. I'll counter that, though. Wolverine looked better. And not only that, it did not have a cube with him fighting with him. I'm still trying to figure that out, chat. And we're going to talk about that later. And even though it looked better, though, you babe, it's not Wolverine. Because I did not see arms flying, limbs being chopped off, heads being cut off, hacked in half. I did not see that shit. What kind of Wolverine is this shit? Is this like the new Wolverine? I guess they did not read the Wolverine comics then. But okay. Alright. Cool. Power Boss, what's up? Good morning. You basically said people actually went to the theater for that. Laugh out loud. They must have been pretty bored, though, because 95% of the trailers that were shown there, we already seen it. We did. The only thing that was missing from some of those trailers were the dates, but we did see those games. But all right. Sanchez Martinez Gaming, good morning. What's up? How you doing? How you doing? Hard Dust. He says that they do D3, they need to be being back to the lost OG classes, namely Sunsinger. I couldn't get into Destiny 2 because none of the classes had a similar feel, making it not very enjoyable personally. All right, got it. Sony does not listen to no one, says Sanchez Martinez Gaming. That is so true. How Sony makes games. Control-C, Control-V, rename file, publish. Hey, Isaac Hayes, good morning. Yubei, David Jaffe said, the wife of war, like Forspoken 2, laugh out loud. Damn, that's a sharp thing. Oh, Joey's in here. All right, I'll get you in here, Joey. Let me just say good morning real quick. Yubei, why girl boss of war have a washing machine companion? Damn. Raph Taylor says, good morning to you. They need to go to Destiny. They need to let Destiny go. 12 years is enough. We lost interest in that game. Not really. Why the hell you keep flying lower? Damn it. And Pink Charisma with a $5 super. He says, "Why does Wolverine look like X-Men Origins?" Wait, hold on. It does not look like X-Men Origins Wolverine, though. Because X-Men Origins Wolverine, at least they had arms flying, legs going around. I mean, shit, heads being chopped off. This one doesn't have shit. It doesn't. Why so serious? Good morning. Safa, good morning. Let me get Joey in here since he's here, my bro Joey. Let's get him in here, my friends. Replace guest. Joey, all right, placing all C's. There he is. What's up, Joey? Good morning, my brother. How you doing?
Man, you ghost by me.
What? What'd you say?
You ghost by me. I've been here for a while.
I did not see you though, cause I was.
You entered the lobby. You went live. I'm like, oh, goddamn.
I didn't see you down here. Oh shit!
I've been here since 7:40.
Oh damn! Sorry about that, Joey. 7:40. Oh, okay. Did not know that. What's up, Joey? Good morning, man. What's cooking, though?
Good morning. Good morning.
Joey, we're going to talk about this showcase. We're going to see everything, that was shown. 95% of it was things we already saw. 5% of things were things we did not see, which was Stuntman. What was the other one? I think Rayman was on. Did we see Rayman before, though?
No. But, I mean, yeah.
Did we or did we not, though? I think we didn't, though. This was the first time we saw Rayman.
This is a remake. So.
No. I get that, but this is the first time we saw the remake, though. I mean.
Yeah.
All right, and of course we saw more Wolverine, which we already saw that a couple months ago. We saw.
I got the list right here, anyways.
I got the list too. I'm gonna whip it out. Pause. I know that sounded wrong, but yeah. Time to whip out the list. Chat. Nothing else. Just in case. But yeah, I got the list right here, and like I told the chat though, there was some of the games that gave us dates, which is good, right? We got dates for that, for at least some of the games, like Onimusha. Yep. But yeah, nothing else. Yep. All right, here we go. Let me put this on the sheets. All right, Joey, let's go down through this gruesome list. Haha. So, Joey, I want to hear your thoughts on Wolverine. What did you see? Did you like it? Will it make you go ahead and pick up a PS5? Are you going to go buy one just to play the fearsome whatever the hell it is? Because I did not see Wolverine in there, but all right. You go ahead and tell me about it.
I liked what I saw with Wolverine.
I did too. The graphics look nice, I say. But it's not Wolverine, though. Where's the limbs?
And then where's the limbs on a lot of the X-Men movies?
Bro, yeah, but those are the X-Men movies. But when you
I'm not gonna determine this game is trash or not because somebody's limbs.
No. I never said the game was trash though.
And I can 100% tell it's an engine problem.
It's an engine problem. What do you mean it's an engine problem?
I think the engine that Insomniac has is not designed to break off limbs.
Then why make a Wolverine game?
I mean, that's a lot of blood, though.
I mean, it could have a lot of blood, though. It does got blood. I give them that, though. But
at the end of the day, we haven't seen the entire game at all. We only saw 10 minutes. We don't know if somebody's head's gonna be chopped off. We don't.
I bet you, Joey. I bet you 5 cents. I'm gonna bet you 5 cents right here live. 5 cents. That there's gonna be a special power you're gonna press, and it's gonna chop off legs and limbs like they did in Ghost of Tsushima, which that was another game I always said that did not have that much cut limbs and stuff like that until you get that special power, and then you can slash and hack and chop off a leg, a limb, and stuff like that. But
probably, yeah.
I mean, bro. X-Men Origins, when you play through that thing, man, that dude just hacks, slashes, chops in half. I love that. That makes you feel like a true Wolverine, though. You're like, yeah, I'm Wolverine right here. Let me go in. Let me stab this dude. Let me hack him. Let me flip him up in the air and cut him in half. I mean, that felt good because that's why you have those aluminium claws, though. Wolverine is a fierce dude. So,
you said aluminium claws?
Adamantium. Adamantium? Did I say it right?
Adamantium.
Well, it was close, though. It was this close.
You call it aluminium claws?
Hey, I was close, though. I was close.
Jeez. Tinfoil. Oh, damn.
Oh, sorry about that. Sorry about that. But I was close though. I was close.
I like what I saw. It was like, yeah, it's exactly what I thought Wolverine was gonna look like, made by PlayStation. It's exactly what it is. A lot of blood, a lot of hacking and slashing. Yes, I didn't see a limb fall off, but that didn't kill me. I didn't
That
put
killed
me
me
like.
though. That made me mad. I was like,
That didn't make me like, oh my god. No, it's just exactly what I expected. I'll tell you this. That Insomniac engine kind of is looking dated. It's looking like a PS4 game.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah, it doesn't look like a PS5 next gen game.
Oh shit!
I think Soros looks better than Wolverine graphically.
Is it Soros or Saros?
It could be. I don't give a shit what it is. Soros, Soup.
Soros,
It doesn't
Soup.
matter. I think that game looks better. I think Wolverine looks great, but
It's Saros. All right.
it doesn't matter, Louis. That's not the argument. The argument is
Okay. Sorry about that.
I think the game looks good. It's good at what it is, and that's it. I mean, Jean Grey. I hate that people think that that's Black Widow. I'm like, not Black Widow. Scarlet Witch, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, that was a confusion right there. When I first saw it, I said, "Yeah, that's Jean Grey," because I saw telekinesis power. So I was like, "Okay, that's Jean." I saw that. I captured it was Jean Grey though, but
I did
can
see what I
understand the
saw.
confusion, though.
I can tell by what we saw. We saw the apparently Logan is trying to rescue the Warlocks because you saw Leech. Yeah,
Leech.
Google it, Louis.
I don't
Are you
know,
a comic book fan?
I'll tell you what.
No, you're not, because you don't know who the Warlocks is. You don't know who Leech is. You can't even
know
tell
who Leech
Calypso.
is.
Calypso was in that game trailer.
Calypso. Wait.
You didn't see her? All right. So you only noticed Wolverine and the limbs.
The limbs. Yeah, I was mad about that though. I was lying. Mad.
Anyway, one thing I'm confused about is that we've seen
What's up?
Wolverine twice, and we don't know what the story of the game is. So this tells me a little. This tells me a little bit that maybe the story is gonna be a little bit lame, but the gameplay is gonna be good.
But isn't it? I thought the Hulk was gonna be in the game because they were talking a couple years back that it was gonna be like the Hulk in it. The Hulk. I remember I heard this conversation. The Hulk was gonna be in the game or something.
It is part of the leaks, but who knows?
Who knows?
Not the Warlocks, Morlocks. Yeah, Morlocks.
Oh, so you got it wrong. You're making fun of me though. Ah.
No, I said Warlocks. I was thinking about Diablo. It's Morlocks.
Morlocks. All right. So of course we saw more Marvel tokens again.
That looked great. They got us
that,
on
that,
PC.
that always looked great. That always looked great. That was always good. Look great.
Let's go back to for a second with Wolverine again. By the other questions you gave me, if I'm going to go and buy a PlayStation just to buy this game, and I'm going to tell you the truth, Louis, I think this is the first time that I'm actually not considering buying a PlayStation. No, I'm not going to buy a PlayStation for it. I got family members with the PlayStation. I can just tell them like, hey, let me borrow it for 2-3 days. I'll give you my Series X.
I can ship you
I'll
mine
play it
though.
there, and that's it.
I can ship you mine though, cause I ain't doing shit with mine though. Just gonna sit there and look at me. I can ship you mine, and you can ship it back. You know what? You know where my PlayStation is right now? So the other day, what was it? It was like 2 weeks ago. I had to go to my cousin's husband's house. Yeah, to my cousin's house. And I asked the husband, it's like, hey, I'll sell you the PS5s if you want it. You know what he told me? It's in the closet. I'm like, huh? But you said you wanted to use it. Yeah, I used it, but I just don't feel it. I'm like, oh, shit. So he put it in the closet. I got to go pick it up. And I still don't have that shit here. Man, I'm going to sell that thing. Yeah.
When you get older, sometimes you just don't feel like playing video games.
I get it. He said he just doesn't feel it because it's like, yeah, you know, I'm not feeling spending when he did the math. He's like, I'm not feeling spending $70 to play Gran Turismo or something like that. You know, nah, fuck that. He said, I ain't spending that money. Now, if it was for like $30, I would have bought it. But no, he said, no, I'm not spending that money. I'm not spending it. So we have God of War look like Heavenly Sword. They said pink charisma with the $2 super. We're gonna get to that though. Because me and Joe are going to have a really good discussion about this, though. I got something.
Go Poll, you're right. They did get the height of Wolverine. I think they got it right. Even though he's like 5'3" in real life, he's really small. He's not a midget. Yeah, he's really small. He's not a midget, but he's not a... I think he's a homunculus, something like that. A regular sized human. He's a small person, but in regular proportions, something like that. I think that's the name of the thing. But yeah, I think, but they got that right at least. Oh yeah. The other thing, Tokon. I think Tokon looks great, and I think Tokon, they finally gave us what Marvel's of Capcom hasn't given to people. Better villains when it comes to Marvel characters. They give him Green Goblin. They gave him Carnage for the first time. This is the first time we ever seen Green Goblin in a fighting game. And I think, yeah. And I never seen Carnage in a fighting game either, so I think that's great.
That's good.
So that's good. That's good.
Yeah. That's good. But would it be Keita, the true, what is his name? Keita's Cassidy? Did I say it right? Keita's? Did I say it right?
I think so,
yeah. I think, would it be him, though? Because, you know, I like Carnage back in Maximum Carnage, though. He was much more, oh, man. Yeah. But let's see, though. I mean, I need to try this game out.
Well, actually, there's only one Carnage. As far as I...
I hope
it's
so.
Always been the same. It's always been the same assassin inside of it.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. I've never switched that around because.
But it doesn't matter who it is inside. It's just Carnage. Who gives a shit?
I mean, it says a lot though.
Okay, let's put it this way. Who's Green Goblin is that?
I don't know. Maybe it's the original Green Goblin though.
You see, it doesn't matter who it is. It's just the Green Goblin.
Okay. All right. I'll let it go. But yes, good stuff with Token. You know, I like to see, you know, that Marvel's making, you know, their own fighting game and bringing up those cool characters, and that's a pretty good thing. Rayman Legends Retold. Joey is happy with Rayman Legends.
I didn't give a fuck about it. I already owned the original Legends that I think the art style looks great enough till to this day.
Yep.
Did we? Okay, here's the real question.
What's up?
Did we really need that game? Is Ubisoft really thinking that people are going to go and like, oh yeah, let's go and buy that one? Like, was that game necessary to be remastered? Honestly,
that's the thing though. That's the thing. That's the same thing I've been asking for like the last 5 years, 6 years in gaming. Do we need this to be remastered? Do we need this to be remade? That's the same questions I've been asking about games these days. Why this? I mean, I saw this like, oh, it's Rayman. I didn't get hyped though. I don't know why. Maybe I'm not a big Rayman fan. Never been though, to be honest. But you know. But you're right, Joey.
Me neither. What do you mean try it? I already have it.
You already have it. Pick Charisma says show was a 4 out of 10. Oh man. I mean,
nah, come on, baby.
And here comes Joey's favorite game, of course.
I was disappointed when I saw it.
Why were you disappointed though?
Because I thought it was gonna be a Dave the Diver 2 or something.
You really did?
And then they gave me just the sushi part of Bancho. I'm like,
but he fishes though.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does. In the trailer, you see him fish.
He does. I've seen that trailer. I don't know.
Yeah, he does. Look, let me just play it back real quick. I'll show you real quick. What was it? Let me see if I can.
I can't see this. I can't see the screen though.
You can't see the screen though. Hold on.
It's so small on the.
I'll put it big. Hold on. Let me just find that part where I see him fish. What? What'd I say?
You put a big pause.
No. I said I'm gonna put the part where I saw him fish. I think it was close to the end though.
Besides, I'm not.
Oh, there it is.
I love Dave the Diver. You know this. Oh, he does shit. Okay.
Yeah, he does fish. Yeah.
You know this. I love Dave the Diver. You know this.
Oh, I'm waiting for that DLC, baby.
But I kind of like that you kept it to the pixel
original
art. Now you made it 3D. I'm like, I'm not digging it, bro. I'm not digging it. Unfortunately.
Oh yeah, I never noticed that though. It's 3D.
Yeah, I'm not digging that. I like it how it was to the pixel art. I'll play it maybe if it comes to Game Pass or something, or maybe if it's cheap. But I'm not digging it right now. Right now,
not digging it. All right, I thought you were gonna be happy with that news though.
No, I thought I was too, but no.
And then I thought it was too. Oh crap! I mean, I got excited. I was like, yes, more Dave the Diver stuff. And then I saw the fishing. I got more excited because I love to fish though. You know, the fishing, that's the most important thing in that game is the fishing, though. Without the fishing, we ain't got shit. So, Kemuri Hunt the Unseen. How did you feel?
Which one is that one?
Ken Moody. Don't you remember Ken Moody? The one with the girl that came in and says, "Oh, I miss you, I love you," and all this stuff.
Oh, what's Miss Walker? I think her name is.
I don't know what the heck their name was. I was like,
Oh
okay.
yeah, I don't give a damn about this game.
We don't give a damn, so should we skip it then? All right, let's skip it.
Yeah, if you want to. But,
Yeah, now this though, yeah. Oh, Tomb Raider, baby. I mean, Joe.
it looks good. There's not much to say about it. It looks great.
I mean, it looks good. I mean, there's this one scene though that got me real happy though, and I'm like, you know, she said, "Are you looking for me?" I said, "Oh, right here." She says, "Are you looking for me?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm looking for you." I mean, she looks good though. To be honest though, you know, it's gonna be a fun, good game. And it releases on February 12, 2027, which I'm glad they were releasing that game in February 12, 2027 because God, Joey, I mean, what the hell is going on in September? Like, everybody ran away from October, November, and they decided to shove everything in September.
I call the industry a bunch of pussies.
I do too. I mean,
You know why?
Damn.
Man, I've never seen an industry so afraid of fucking of a single game.
I mean,
You know, I have a feeling though. I have a feeling
what's the feeling? What's the feeling?
there's gonna be one game, if it exists,
What?
and one company that has the balls to drop near, next, or at the same time as GTA, and it will make a lot of money doing so.
And that's gonna be Call of Duty though. It's in October though. It's gonna be
No.
next. Which one?
It's not gonna be in Call of Duty. No. You're not. Let me repeat what I just said.
Okay.
Dropping before, next, or at the same time as Call of Duty, as GTA.
GTA? Really? You think they're gonna make a lot of money though?
Yes. You know I think who has the fucking balls to do that?
Who?
If they drop an Ocarina of Time remaster. Because what would Nintendo players play? GTA? Hell no.
No, they're not gonna play that. No.
They're not gonna play.
They're not gonna play that. No, they're gonna be playing Ocarina of Time. And Joey's gonna play Ocarina of Time too.
Yeah, I'd rather play that than fucking GTA.
Seriously, you're gonna play the little annoying flea thing running around saying, "Listen,
Yeah,
listen."
I'd rather play that than GTA.
I hope they can give you a tennis racket you can smack the flea, like, get away. Like, you know, fly swap. Why doesn't Link have a fly swap, though? He needs one of those. Damn. Joey's like, "Ooh, you're so mean." But I'm sorry, Joey, the thing was annoying as hell. I mean, I remember back that the only thing...
Alpha Taylor, exactly. Oh, I think I'm reading that. Ralph Taylor. Sorry. I read Alpha Taylor. My bad. I messed the R. That's actually a better name.
Taylor.
Yeah, Nintendo's not gonna get GTA. That's why it's a good idea to drop a game. Because their audience is the game. The audience is not gonna get a game, so might as well drop it there.
Exactly. But that'll be a good thing, though.
If it exists, though. If that game exists.
If that game exists, though, which I really do believe it does exist, though. I have a feeling.
I mean, today, I think it was this morning or yesterday.
Yeah.
Jeff Grubb actually said that on Tuesday, maybe. Nintendo will drop their direct. So let's see.
Yeah. All right. Cool. I want to see that direct, though. I mean, I hope. Look, Joy. Look. This is the thing, though. I'm tired of rinse and repeat stuff. They got to get some new things in. I mean, I understand you want to put the rinse and repeat. That's nice. But too much rinse and repeat, it just makes it tired, though. It does. What's the
rinse and repeat?
Wasn't Tomb Raider rinse and repeat? Wasn't, let's go see. That's one rinse and repeat. Token was rinse and repeat. Wolverine, even though they showed more gameplay, but Wolverine was a rinse and repeat, though. A new gameplay, though, but it still was rinse and repeat. This was new, Kinemori. And this one right here, I think this is new, though, which is called The Lost Wild True Fear is Primal.
It's
now that one, though.
Dinosaurs.
It's about dinosaurs. Wait, wasn't there like Denver, the last... Oh, man, how can I remember that stuff? And dinosaurs. Oh, man, I'm hyped for this game, Joey. We're going to be running off of dinosaurs. We're going to have Tyrannosaurus Rex chase us down. What?
I'll wait and see for the reviews.
You'll wait and see for the reviews. Man, that looks wet.
Yeah.
Man, I mean, this is literally telling Capcom, yo, make this game. What's that game called from Dino Crisis? They need to remake that damn sucker. What do you
Again,
think? What?
it's easy to make a good trailer. I
Pink
can
Char-
make a good trailer. I could grab a bad game and make a good trailer.
Pink Charisma with the $2 super. He says, hold on, where is the mustache? Pink Charisma, I had to shave it off because this weekend I have to go to a first communion, so I gotta get my hair cut. That's one. Two, I'm gonna have to shave it all off because pictures and stuff like that. But don't worry, Pink Charisma. Listen, I got a battle plan, and the battle plan is that for the next 2 or 3 weeks, when that sucker grows, it's gonna stay there till the dawn of time. It's gonna grow till I get the full stash. That's the plan, though.
Commit.
And not only that, also, Pink Chris, you gotta understand though, we're in the hottest part in the whole world, and man, that thing was itching, bothering me, and stuff like that. And that's why I'm gonna go get a haircut. I'm tired of hair. I'm tired. It's way too hot. It's like 40 degrees Celsius, which is like 110 here these days. So it's hot. It's hot. Whoo! But no worries. And just in 2 or 3 weeks, since I'm doing the hair treatment thing, it's gonna grow real quick, and we'll have it back, and I'll shave it again and leave the stash there for quite some time. So, what else do we have though? Marathon, rinse and repeat. Yeah, that was another thing though, Joey. Marathon again was shown. Oh Lord, I don't acknowledge no mustache, Louis. Oh, chat's not happy though. Damn, chat's not happy about the stash. Uh oh. Joey, do I have to draw the stash in?
You already said you will. So, yeah.
No, do I have to draw it though? At least till I grow it though. I have to draw that thing. Oh, okay, don't do that. Okay. So we had again Phantom Blade Zero shown for the 5th time again. Now we're gonna see in the summer that they're gonna do another showcase on Phantom Blade Zero before its release, which is gonna be October 29, 2026.
The first time we saw Phantom Blade Zero looked awesome. The second time I saw Phantom Blade Zero looked good. And now that I'm seeing it yesterday, I'm like, I don't know. I don't trust this game.
You don't trust this game? What? I think it's gonna be the game of the year, my friend. I'm telling you, because the pony told me so. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just saying. I'm just kidding though. But yeah, this game looks funky though.
It stopped looking amazing, and it started looking like a regular Souls-like.
I think it was started for me to look like a Diablo game. I mean, not Diablo. Not Diablo. What's the other dude? Man with the big sword that hacks and slash out.
Devil May Cry?
Yes, Devil May Cry. Thank you. Oh my God.
To me, it looks like another Souls game. So.
It does, really? Yeah, I think it's got to be a Souls game, though. I think, but yeah, it's just another Souls game. And we finally got Dune. And guess what's gonna happen with Dune, though, Joey? I don't know if you saw the news, though. Guess what's coming to someone? We're gonna enjoy it.
Hold on. Let me say aloha to somebody in the chat. He was saying aloha and healthy and safe for everybody. Thank you. Nino Vastek. If I said that name right, probably not. Sorry.
Nino Vastek said aloha.
Yeah. Nah, mind you, the game doesn't look like a $10 iOS download. Not like that though.
What? What happened?
He said like Phantom Blade Zero looks like a $10 iOS download. Come on.
Heck yeah, it's like when Vegeta shipped his mustache to Dragon Ball GT. I felt all love, Louis. Yeah, I had to do a Vegeta thing, man. Yeah, but don't worry, Chad. I'm gonna turn into Vegeta down the road, man. I'm gonna be buff, strong, just like Vegeta. I look like Vegeta though, in some sort of way. I got the.
All right, Majin Buu. Next.
What? Majin Buu? Oh man, now you're gonna call me Majin Buu. What are you gonna tell that to the chat? Chat picks on me already all the way. But
well, hold on. You actually look like. Oh fuck, I hate it. In English, they call it Hercules. In Spanish, it's Mr. Satan, like in Japanese. So.
Oh, Mr. Satan. Oh, yeah. I don't know. Why do they call him? Oh, because of Mr. Satan. That's right.
Exactly.
But
because in Spanish, it's the exact same names as in the Japanese version.
But we gotta say though, he's like Satan though. He deceives. He lies about everything. I mean, he's the man. He beats up everybody.
I love it. It really hurts me every time I play a video game and it says fucking Hercules. I'm like, fuck that shit, Mr. Satan.
Yeah, Mr. Satan. They call him Hercule, not Hercules. It's Hercule. Mr.
It doesn't matter. Who gives a shit? They call him a dumbass name.
Yes, in Japanese is Mr. Satan. Look, in Japanese, Mr. Satan. But in Japanese, they say Mr. Satan. I think don't they say Satan?
Yeah, they say Satan.
Satan, yeah. So in Spanish for us,
Yeah,
it's
like the
Satan.
fucking devil, the same thing.
Yeah, same thing though. But man, so let's keep going. So like I said, we got some good news over here with Dune Awakening. I don't know if Joey's hyped for Dune Awakening. It's coming to Game Pass day 1, my friend.
I didn't know that until this morning when I woke up around 3:30 in the morning.
Joey woke up at 3:30 in the morning. What was you doing at 3:30
Woke up at
in the
3:30
morning, Joey? What were you doing at 3:30 in the morning?
It's none of your business. When I woke up, yeah, none of your business.
Listen, let me tell you something. Wait, hold on.
Between what I do and between the sheets of my bed is none of your business.
No, it's not. No. I wasn't getting to that. You went the wrong way though. But I'm gonna tell you something. We are Latinos, my friend, and so I know when a Latino wakes up at 3 in the morning, it's usually to do brujeria. Were you doing brujeria, Joey? Oh, okay.
No.
I was like, what?
No. No.
Oh, brujeria means witchcraft, guys. I'm just kidding though. I'm just kidding about that though.
No.
They usually know 3.
But anyway, I was checking my phone.
Yeah.
I was checking my phone around 3:30 in the morning, and I saw the Dune trailer again, and it said Game Pass. I'm like, oh, I didn't know. So yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's cool. We're getting it for Game Pass, baby. Dune. All right. That's actually a good thing they pulled that in there. And it's gonna run good on the Series S probably. Because remember they said it wasn't running though. That's so piss was hot garbage. Ponies thought it was gonna be a banger. I mean it was a banger though for them when they saw,
I mean, I did confront somebody yesterday about that.
What you do?
Somebody that I'm not gonna say his name, but you guys actually know who he is. Let's just leave it there.
Who? What'd you say?
I was like, so what happened to
Give us the gossip, man.
this? I said, what happened to this, and that?
Oh, what happened to GTA though?
Yeah, that was one of the questions.
Seriously, what happened to GTA? How come I did not get my Man, listen, I was ready for GTA and BB Money was ready for GTA, but BB Money not get GTA shit.
I was, according to that person, not only GTA was supposed to be shown.
Well, what else was going to be shown?
Of course, Intergalactic was supposed to be shown.
Intergalactic Planetary! Man, I love that song.
Apparently, the sci-fi Cory Barlog game was supposed to be shown.
The which one? Sci-fi who?
Exactly.
What?
A sci-fi Cory Barlog game was supposed to be shown.
But wasn't Cory Barlog the guy who was creating Jello Man?
Again, it was supposed to be his sci-fi game.
Oh, but it was sci-fi. You got Jello, though.
No, that is fantasy. There's a difference.
No. You got Jello. Jello is sci-fi.
And that thing is part of mythology. Look it up.
Wait, a Jello is part of mythology?
So apparently, the rumor was that he had a sci-fi game he was making.
Oh, okay,
not this game.
Not this game.
After what we saw yesterday, I'm about to believe that sci-fi game or never existed, and that was a fucking lie, or it was canceled. But either way.
Day receive with a $2 super. Joey was up early in the morning making hash browns. I believe that too. I think Joey woke up this morning and decided to do some hash brown.
Hey, Mac, cállate.
Oh, shit. It's not the mama. What's up, Joey? It's not the mama. Man, Joey, they make fun of you calling you the mama. Man. I mean, why can't y'all call me It's Not the Mama? What do y'all got to call me Ron? What's his name? Ron?
Not the mama is the phrase or one of the things that Baby Sinclair was doing.
I know. I wish they could call
Frank.
me. I wish they could call me Baby Sinclair instead of that dude who makes porn films, man. I mean, shit. Why do they call me all the weird stuff?
I do have a picture as a baby that I showed years ago. Well, like a few years ago in WBG, and I do look like Baby Sinclair.
But they called me, man. Chad was calling me this dude for the makes porn films, man. Why do y'all, man?
Well, no, not Frank. I don't think the name of the thing is called Frank.
No, Frank is the father, though.
In mythology. No, I'm talking about the cube thing. I think there's somebody actually. I saw a video of somebody explaining the mythology behind everything, because when I was watching the trailer, I actually noticed Mongolian stuff. I'm like, okay, they're going to Mongolia. And then I
Boy,
saw
I thought it was Egypt though.
one of the first demon that shows up is a Mongolian demon.
That's a Mongolian demon. Oh, nice. Cool.
And then the Egyptian thing came out, and I'm like, okay. And then they say, no, this is where all the fucking
then, but
gods,
wait.
where all the gods die. I'm like, all right, so they're mixing everybody in one single place.
Yeah, but and you saw stars and stardust and magic stuff, so it went kind of sci-fi though.
No, there's a difference between sci-fi and fucking fantasy.
You know, I'm just messing with you, Joey. I'm just messing with you. But we'll get to that though. Dynasty Warriors 3 again shown.
Hold on, didn't we jump a game?
Which one? We talking about Doom,
No,
though.
we were doing. Never mind.
All right, so we're doing Dynasty Warriors 3 again. Joey, I gotta.
Never been a fan.
No, but I gotta be serious about this though. This is I gotta be serious though. How the hell this game keeps making money though? This game has been going on since like, but this game I think is longer than Counter-Strike though, and it still makes some shitload of cash.
I think.
This has got a serious fan base though.
Yes, it does.
Yeah,
I think the game is. I think that the game is really cheap to produce.
Exactly, I believe that too.
And it doesn't need that many copies to be sold in order to be sustainable. So they keep on doing it.
Oh, but look, I just found out something. The Dynasty Warriors series had an incredible, dedicated, and expansive global fan base. The long-running franchise has sold over 24 million copies. Holy shit. That game does sell, though.
Yeah, I don't think that game is really expensive to make anyways.
Yeah, it looks. Yeah, but I gotta give them something though. It's always fun to run in there and just defeat 300 people at the one.
It's a classic game. It's just dumb fun.
Dumb fun, yeah. Nothing wrong with that. That's good though. But yeah, you know it's coming back. Dynasty Warrior 3's Complete Edition Remastered. When is it going to be released? Did they say though? Oh, October 1st though. At least another game is released in October, not September. And here comes another game that Joey's waiting for, and that is No Rest for the Wicked. Yes, I am too. So wait, didn't that game come out though? It's got a 1.0 announcement.
No, the 1.0 is like the official release now. Finally, what was played was the early access on Steam.
Yep. Oh.
So yeah, I'm actually looking forward to the game. It looks good to me, and hopefully.
It's a Souls-like though, Joey. You like Souls-like?
I do. Well, not all of them, but I do.
All right. I thought you didn't play that stuff though. I thought you were more chill out, day to dapper dude, swimming, in the water. Yeah.
I like those too. Depends on the mood though. Sometimes I feel like I want to choke people and rip their fucking spines off their necks.
Like
sometimes
Wolverine?
I feel yeah, no. I don't. That's the thing. Even though Wolverine is a violent character, I don't see him as a violent character.
You don't see him as a violent character though?
I don't.
You never seen Wolverine
I've seen in comic books. Yes, he's ripping limbs, but not all the time. Like
I know,
all the time.
I know. It depends.
And there's actual violent characters in comic books, and Wolverine is not even close to that.
Unless if you take up his adamantium out of his body.
I'll put it this way. I think Punisher is more of a violent character than fucking.
Of course. Well, I mean, Punisher's pissed off. They killed his family. I would have done the same thing. I mean, if someone kills my family, though, I'm not kidding you. I'm gonna go Punisher rogue style. I'm gonna destroy the whole country.
Wolverine is the same thing. If you read Wolverine origins, he has a tragic backstory.
So, and they take but I'm saying is, but when they take off his adamantium claws, right? Take it out like when Magneto. Yeah, he went berserk. He turned into Wolverine, berserk Wolverine. He was ferocious. He was crazy. Oh man, Onimusha, Way of the Sword, man, Joey, I'm waiting for this game. I'm hyped. You don't like Onimusha?
Never have.
What?
I mean, I played it for a few hours and things like that.
Even with
I wasn't never a Onimusha fan. I'm not saying it's a bad game.
Even with the French dude, when the French dude was in it, that was pretty hyped though.
Well, hold on. Now that you remember John Reno, that was actually a good. You know what? I take that back, but only that one.
Only that one though. Yeah, part 1 and part 2 were alright. I'm not gonna go out there and be like, like how these ponies do. They hype things way too much. Part 1 and part 2 were cool games. They were not like the best games out there, but they were pretty cool because it was like a Resident Evil style type of thing, but with a sword. It felt really good, playing the game. Part 3 though, when I had the French, it was like, whoa, this one got better though. Damn.
It was like time traveling in that game, if I'm not mistaken.
That was pretty good. Yeah, it was pretty good. It was
actually cool. That was actually. No, you know what? I take that back. Well, only that version. The other ones, that was okay.
Now this one though, you're gonna have to have a hack slash, and I saw you can chop demons.
Now you want me to have. You want me to them to have the remake of 3, which has John Reno.
They have to. I don't know why they have not done it. They have to, because if they do, I'll buy that shit day one right away. Woo!
Yeah, that was. You know what? That was the one to sell. The one with John Reno.
Yep. But yeah, I'm hyped for this game, and it's coming out on September 25th, 2026, and it does have the playable demo if you guys want to try it out, which I will try it out later on today. Yes, I'm gonna play this game.
Jube, you're right. I don't think Wolverine costs $400 million to make.
Wait, what?
I think they have I don't think that game costs $400 million to make. I think they have really dialed down the engine when it comes to Insomniac. I think that game, even though it's really high produced, you can tell it's highly high produced and really cinematics. I don't think that game costs that much. And to be honest, it doesn't look like let's put it this way. Now that we're seeing Call of Duty being only on next gen, you can tell it looks next gen, right? Mm-hmm. You can tell by the trailer. You know what? It actually looks like a game that is not being held back by PS4 and Xbox One. This Wolverine actually looks like you still play on a PS4 Pro and a regular PS4.
I'm tired of having a sword.
But still looks good.
I'm tired of having a sword and wearing sandals. Animush is a pass. What? Man, listen. Let me tell you something. Listen. Hey, hold on.
We should play anywhere? That's actually.
Yes, it is play anywhere. And I want to see Jess Corden write an article on it, complaining about that. Resident Evil's not on this, but now we got Animusha. How's that though? And they blame Microsoft for that. It's Capcom who decides it wants to be played anywhere. I said it before. Oh my god. But either way though, I'm not gonna fight Jess about that.
What?
Yeah, Resident Evil's not. The new Resident Evil game is not playing anywhere. So they wrote an article saying that they're missing on big games and stuff like that. But now we're getting on Onimusha, and it's gonna be a play anywhere game. So yeah, I mean, okay, all right. But listen, I like my hack and slash games. If it got sandal, I don't care if it got flip flops. I don't care about that. As long as it has gore, chop things in half with the sword, I'm in. Chat. I love those games, man. They really hype me up, man. Ooh, when I go in with that sword, man, and say, okay, I'm gonna slash you in half, man. And the pieces flying everywhere. Oh, it feels so good. All right. Joey, it was the Insomnia Leaks. How much the game cost? Oh, that's what they said. Yeah, the Insomnia Leaks. That's true. Remember the Insomnia Leaks that came out?
Yeah, I remember, but I don't remember.
But all right, let's keep going, Joey. Let's keep going, because next one is the game I know you want to talk about, because it's about your best friend, Joey. It's about your best friend over there.
Oh, man, it's Silent Dirt. Now, I'm calling bullshit on Konami in this one.
What's up?
This game is not going to Xbox.
It's not?
Oh.
Well?
So fuck that game. Next.
Fuck it. Let's not talk about it. Now this one, Joey, I'm hyped for.
You're dead to me.
This one I'm hyped for right here.
Which one?
Ace Combat 8, Wings of Thieves.
Another game that features Dirk Griggity.
Really? He's in there?
Yeah, look at it. Put the trailer right now. Just click it.
Wait,
click
hold on a second. Wait. So Dirk is in every game I'm playing? Man, so this
let it roll.
I'll let it roll. No way. So basically PlayStation dedicated the show to Dirk?
I think there was 3 games dedicated to Dirk.
Really? Oh, there he is.
Look where he is. There he is.
Oh, there he is. Damn. Oh, we going to hell for this. And I'm glad it finally got a release date. It's going to be October 2nd, 2026. And it's coming.
Ace Combat is like Dynasty Warriors. They're like
No.
dumb fun. No, let me explain. They're just dumb fun games.
I don't understand.
Come on, man. Ace Combat ain't.
Yo, come on. No, not like this. Listen. Ace Combat is the best flying game there is out there. I remember one day when Rainbow Six decided to do Hawks, and I tried Hawks. I said, no, this is not like Ace Combat. Ace Combat's got some great fighting air style. I love how the planes break the sound barrier. Man, it feels good though. It feels good when you play that game.
But I haven't played. I think the last Ace Combat that I played. What was it? I don't remember which one it was, but I can tell you this. I'm going for this one. This one looks cool.
Good. I hope you do, so we can fly in the air. Oh, we're gonna get to that. Joey, I got a question though. Quick question. Did you see the Xbox logos on the showcase?
That's a different topic. Let's just go for the list.
Okay, we'll hop into that at the end though. Stop, man! Hollywood is coming out for everything.
I feel bad for everybody streaming, and I was screaming out of my lungs in the chat on Dirt's Griggity's live stream yesterday. I'm like, the fucking music, cut it off! And people were like, oh, look, Stuntman. And it had so many licensed music, that trailer, that I'm like, oh my God, everybody's going to get struck the fuck down. And nobody listened. So, that's your fault.
But it's okay though. I mean, I didn't.
No, it's not okay. Your entire video could go down because of fucking rights.
Oh, well, I mean, I got a copyright strike this morning, but I didn't tell YouTube, hey, I'm gonna make money on this. You know, I said no, fuck it, no, because I don't want to fight the copyright strike things. It's a headache. I hate fighting that. And we have Ill, which Ill looks.
No, yo,
Ill.
I don't know. Ill doesn't look. No. So, if you look at the first trailer of Ill, looks creepier than this one.
Yeah, this one looks like it had too much action into it. And now
they changed. I feel like they changed. They feel like they changed the NPCs, not the character NPCs, but the little creatures.
Little creatures.
They look less creepy though.
They look less creepy.
Not today or not on the show, but if you have the chance, go to the first reveal trailer of Ill.
All right.
And you look at this one. The creatures look less creepy.
Really?
It still looks great. So.
No. It still looks great though. I'm hyped for this game because this game is gonna be scary. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be awesome. I'm hyped for this. We need Oh, wait a minute? Did you see that, Joey? You did not see that though. Whoa! Hold on. Let me go back to this. Look at this. Hold on. Okay. Watch him shoot the dude. Watch what happens to the face though.
Yeah, he blew his face off.
Yeah, that looks fucking wicked though. I never seen a game do that. Like look,
that looks like a CG.
There you go. See that? Whoa, that's wicked.
That looks like an animation.
Yeah, it does kind of though. Now that's animation though. Yeah. There you go. And the dude's like, "Oh, you okay? You know, hey, that's cool. You know, that dude that just died there is nothing happening."
Well, shout out to those dudes, man. Though that game looks fucking creepy.
Yeah, it is. It looks fucking creepy. It looks good. Hey, they got my gun, the Walter PPKS. Nice. All right, good. Good. Now I'm hyped. I'm even more hyped though. They got my gun. Nice, my James Bond gun. But yeah, that's the thing though. This one looks like it's got more action to it though. That's something that I saw. I was like, but it didn't seem creepy though. I just hope that it's not gonna be like what's that game called? This first time you saw the trailer, I was hyped for it. I was like, yeah. And then when it came out, I'm like, wait, this is an action
about Chronos?
Not Chronos. The other one. The guy. No, Silent Hill. No, the other one that they made that was from the guys from Dead Space, and they made this game. And
Calypso Protocol?
Calypso Protocol, yeah. I was like, man, this is like the thing. It's gonna be scary. And then when I hop in the game, I'm like, whoa, this is Resident Evil 4. It's not that scary though. But yeah, this game, I'm ready for this game. I'm hyped.
It looks good.
I'm hyped for this game. Got it again. The trailer for Control. Joey, are you gonna play Control?
That part, I was busy doing something in that same moment when that trailer was coming out. So I couldn't see the trailer, so I'll watch it eventually. So I have no opinions about it.
It's the second trailer of Control, you know. Like
because I was working. Remember, I was working yesterday, so while I was watching while I was working, and something was happening, so I had to do that. So when that trailer was popping up, I didn't have the chance to see. I was listening to it, but I wasn't paying attention, so I have no opinions about the trailer. But yes, Control is remnant. The first time we saw it, looks good.
The first one was good. All right.
No, the first time we saw the trailer.
Oh yeah, it looked good. It would look good. Yeah, first time I saw the trailer. All right. Let's keep going. Second, what's next?
Next, that's a dead game. Next,
all right. That was quick though. Damn. Man, Joey, I was happy to see this trailer. I was super happy. More marathon. Yeah, I was happy. It made me want to go buy the game. My ass ain't buying that shit. Hell no, I ain't spending money on that crap. Hell no. I
Sure.
mean, Marathon is such a good game. I keep telling everybody, go pick it up. I'm trying to be like them big dudes out there telling everybody, go play this game. This game is wonderful, just like High Guard. Jesus Christ. Run straight, Dragon Will. We have Jitaro Man, PSI Ops, which I don't know why they have not made a remake on that game, though. PSI Ops was a pretty good game, though. Onimusha, Dawn of Dreams, and then comes Joey's favorite game, Until Dawn 2.
Interesting. Apparently, Rayman Retold is going to run on the Series S at 60 frames per second with full ray tracing.
Oh! But wait, didn't that console does not have power, though, they say. It holds back gaming, they say. I mean, that's what they say, though. I'm just saying what people say out there.
Happy Final Fantasy VII Rebirth Day, everybody. It's out now.
It's out now. Time to pick up the next Final Fantasy. I know Joey's going to pick it up to play as Cloud Strife. Joey, are you buying it? Joey?
What?
Final Fantasy Rebirth? Are you buying it?
No.
No? Oh, all right. I was hoping.
I'm not a fan of the 3D. I like the classic turn-based Final Fantasy. So like.
Yeah, that was the thing that really got to me with that game. I was like, why didn't they make it turn-based? That was like the only thing that got to me. But I said this and I told myself this: when Part 3 comes out and we get like all three of them stacked up together, I will buy it and play them all three. I'm not gonna buy them now. I'm not gonna sit here and buy one game and then I have to wait 4 years for the next one, and then I have to wait 10 years for the. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna buy them all three when it comes out, and I think they're gonna get a remastered version or something like nice to it. I don't know, but Joey, Fire Sprite, wasn't Fire Sprite the studio that was making that multiplayer game? Wasn't that one that everybody said was canceled? I got confused with this one though.
I'm confused by that one too. So I don't even know what the fuck did that game come from.
Yeah, that one came out of nowhere though. But again,
No. We're confusing.
Oh, we're
Confusing Fire Sprite from Fire Walk.
Oh, I thought it was Fire Sprite though.
No. Fire Walk was the one that. Goodbye.
Oh, okay. All right. I got it now. So yeah, we have Until Dawn 2 that's coming out. Joey, are you hyped for Until Dawn? Did you play Part 1? Did you play Part 2?
That tells you your answer.
And Joey, we're landing on the last one, which Until Dawn will be released in 2027.
Well, what's the last one? Let me get some water, please. Give me a second.
Go get some water before we land on the last one. All right, go get some water. But chat, we're landing on the last one, chat. You know which one the last one is? The best game ever made. My chat, yes. Mr. Jello Man, let's go. But yeah, before we jump into Crazy Louie, get ready for the Xbox Showcase when we smoke PlayStation with the Halo Infinite review and Gears of War E-Days. Says Mandalorian Martin. Listen, Mandalorian Martin, look. I hope they do a good show. I hope they don't go rinse and repeat. Because the problem is that this showcase was a lot of rinse and repeat. I mean, we watched... Look, like I said, let's go back to it. We've already seen Wolverine several times. This is actually, 10 minutes, so that's actually something new. But I'll say rinse and repeat on that one. Marvel Token rinse and repeat, that's two. Rayman is brand... So I'm not going to look at Rayman because that's, even though it's a remake, it's brand new. This one's brand new, right? Then we have King Marvel, which is brand new. Tomb Raider, gets its release date, but either way, though, that's a rinse and repeat. That's 3. This is brand new. Phantom Blade 0, 4, rinse and repeat. Dune Awakening, 5, rinse and repeat. Dynasty Warriors, 6, rinse and repeat. Nowhere for List is 7, rinse and repeat. Onimusha with the Sword, 8, rinse and repeat. Silent Hill Town Hall, 9, rinse and repeat. Ace Combat, 8, rinse and repeat. That's 10. Ill, 11. Control 12, Marathon 13. I don't know about this game, so I'm just gonna keep it out. And that's it. 13 rinse and repeat. And how many things do we have on here? Let's count them out. So we have had 13 trailers that were rinse and repeat. We have in total. So chat, keep that number in mind. 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. This one, I don't know if it was shown before, but it's just a PS Plus thing. 19 and 20. So literally 7 games on there were probably new, no joke. But but 13 were rinse and repeat. Literally more than half of the showcase. And I hope that Xbox does not do this. Why so serious with the $2 super? Yesterday they showed God of War, I Got a Girlfriend edition. Oh shit, that's a God of Girlfriend edition. It's a big B money game, yeah. That's what we call the big B money games, chat. The I Got a Girlfriend edition, yes. Yes, but look, like I said though, we have 13 rinse and repeats. For fuck's sakes, yeah. Because the PlayStation fanboys are gonna be jealous when we get better games. So the thing is, we do not know what's gonna go multiplayer. They're gonna be like, oh, we got this game over here. You know how they're gonna be though. Because that's how they are though, chat. They love that shit. They love to go out there and troll this bullshit though. But yeah, you're right. Girlfriend edition. Yep. Ace Combat 8, can't wait. Same here. I can't wait for that one. Did this show protect the brand? Yes, it did protect the brand, though, because we didn't see shit from Xbox anywhere. We had to go look for it. That's what I mean, though. That's what I want Xbox to do. Listen, do your shows. Show the Xbox logo. Make them look for it, because majority of these people will not look for it. Oh, wait, what happened? Okay, Joey's back. All right.
Sorry.
Oh, it's okay, Joey. It's okay. So, Joey, last but not least, we're going to see the best game ever made, though. Best game ever made, 100%. Why is this the best game ever made? Because, hell, it's got a word, Laufey. Is it Luffy or Laufey?
It makes you a better wife.
It's going to make you a better wife, though. Yep, 100%. As a Why So Serious says, yesterday they made I Got a War, I Got a Girlfriend edition. Joey?
Yes, sir.
I'll be right back. Hold on a second. Because we got to have a debate right here. We're going to have a debate. I'll be right back. We're going to have a debate right here. But give me your thoughts on this game, though. Give me your thoughts on this game.
I liked it. I think people are exaggerating a little bit with that game, though.
I think people are exaggerating. I mean, Joe, you got a Jello cube fighting you. What do you mean you liked it, though? Hold on a second.
There's nothing technically wrong with the game. Graphically, it looks good. So combat looks good. So what do you want me to say? Because you guys hate everything that comes from Sony, I'm not gonna say that. That's just ridiculous. I think the game looks good as it is, and yes, is it a God of War game? No, but it looks like a good game. That's all I have to say about it. It doesn't bother me that is Kratos' wife or second wife or whatever. It doesn't bother me.
Okay, I'm back. So, Joey, explain to me this. Explain to me this real quick. I'm not kidding you, though. How in the blue hell is this a weapon?
Go ahead. Try eating it with false, and you can choke on that shit.
Choke on Jello.
Yeah.
Well, that's choking, though. But how is this a weapon? I mean, like
if you're John Wick, everything could be a weapon.
Oh, John Wick, of course. Everything. But look, I'm slapping it like that doesn't do nothing to me. Like what is it gonna do? Come over here, come get me or something. How is this a weapon?
It could.
I mean, imagine me being a kid, like oh yeah, let me grab my toys and be like, yeah, let me face this Jello.
If you throw Jello at somebody with enough force, it turns into a solid in midair because of the force it turns. That's so. You can use it as a rock if you throw it hard enough.
Really? Are you serious?
Really? The criticism of that game is the Jello cube, really? That's your criticism of that game?
I mean, Joey, I was laughing about that all the time. I was like, wait a minute. Wait, did we get the Spider-Man cube in the game now? Like,
yes, that was the first thing I actually thought about.
That's what I was like, did they find a purpose finally for the Spider-Man cube to be in the game?
Which is, you know what's funny about it? Because...
What?
Out of all the people who are complaining about the cube, I'm like, why people are not complaining that in mythology. I apologize if I say this. Why people are not complaining that in mythology people are speaking California English and his name is Frank? Why people are not complaining about that in 40,000-year-old mythology and you got a guy called Frank? Like, come on, man.
Wait, the Jello's name is Frank?
I think, yeah.
I mean, you got Kratos, you got Faye, you got Atreus, you got who else do we have? We got Atreus.
The trailer is there. Just put it up. You can listen to when they present themselves. Yeah, this is whatever. Oh, I forgot the name of the other one. And this is Frank. I'm like, Frank? Frank? What is this? The god of fucking Best Buy? Like, who the fuck? Frank?
I mean,
Like, this is like Kratos calling his son, like, oh, this is my son, Bob. Like, what the fuck, dude? Like,
I mean,
it's stupid. So stupid.
to be honest though, I mean, it would have been funny if Kratos' son was name was Bob, but we could be like, Bobby, get over here, Bobby. Like Bobby the bird, though.
So you said
Bob.
that.
Yeah.
That's why I said that for you.
But again, though, seriously, like, how in the blue? I mean, I was watching it though, like, okay, it made Faye bounce, right? Laura Faye, whatever her name is. I'm trying to get the name right, but seriously, like, it made her bounce because I can see Jelly do that though, because I'm slapping it though. Slap the jelly, check, slap the jelly. Yeah, look, it's making some sound though, some fucking sound though. Yeah, it does. But why a cube though? A jelly cube, something that you eat though.
Sorry.
That's okay. It's okay.
I pressed F5 by mistake.
Oh, you pressed F5 by mistake? Okay. But again,
I reloaded.
why jelly though? Out of all things, I mean, there was a devil dude on the other side with horns. I mean, why don't you get him to be the companion? That little guy is gonna be like turn to a beast and kick some ass. But no, we gotta get a cube jelly. That probably, down the road she's gonna be like, what Nicola is, and be like, let me give you a kiss, and it turns into a handsome prince.
Hold on. Really?
What?
Out of everything you saw in that gameplay trailer,
What?
jelly is what's killing you?
It's not. I'm just laughing about it. I was laughing so hard with that.
So when it comes to the sound, the music of the trailer, if you listen to it,
Yeah,
when it comes to the combat itself,
Wait,
when it comes to the animations, when it comes to the voice acting, when it comes to everything else, that goes out the window just because there's a yellow cube on the game.
Exactly. Why would I have yellow cube on the damn game?
This is the arguments that I hate about ponies. That ponies does the exact same thing when it comes to an Xbox game. They complain about the stupidest shit.
Exactly.
Disregarding every single thing and the hard work when a studio does when it comes to Xbox games.
Exactly.
And now you're
That's
doing
why
the
I'm doing
exact
it.
same thing to ponies. And
Yep.
to me, that's just ridiculous.
I had to do it, Joy, because they're not going to do it themselves. They're out there cheering for themselves.
I thought bots were better than ponies in that part.
No, but here's the thing, though, Joey. If we don't do it, then, I mean, this is a lesson to be showed, though. This is a lesson to be showed, though. I mean, that's what they do. I mean, if Xbox... Listen, Joey, and you know this. If Xbox did Marcus Phoenix right now, and he had a Jello Cube following him everywhere the place, or Master Chief with a Jello Cube talking to him, that would have been a discussion. And of course, sure, I had to. Oh, you don't know? Of course, you know it will be. Jay Reese with a $2 super. Are y'all excited for BBL Wolverine Spider-Man reskin? I'm not. Sorry. I don't know what that is though. What's? I don't want to know.
What Wolverine game did you watch?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. And well, the boy Lewis with a $2 super. Missed chance for Cube to be voiced by Jelly Roll. Yeah. Why didn't they have Ice Cube roll with it? I mean, if they had Ice Cube rolling with that, would have been like, damn, at least they got Ice Cube talking, Now that's cool. But damn.
No, that would be hilarious to listen to. And that would not make sense. They're like, what the fuck of a guy from Westside Brooklyn going in fucking mythology, though? Like, it's already sounds ridiculous when a guy that has a California accent in a mythology game. It's like, I don't... Look. Even though I like God of War 2018, I don't like Ragnarok. I never understood why there was why everybody, in my mind, this is just ridiculous, but in my mind, if you're making a game that is like in the olden times, Nobody should have a regular American accent, bro. Nobody should.
So-
Because it sounds stupid. It takes me out. I'm like, really? This guy talks
It's
like you got Odin over here.
what's that
Odin
movie?
with a New York accent. Like, really?
What's that movie called that Tom Cruise was in it? And there
It's like having Tony Soprano in a fucking video game, and he's in, like, I don't know, in the medieval times. Doesn't that sound ridiculous? It
No,
does.
but it's like that one movie that Tom Cruise was in it, the one that he has to put a bomb in Hitler's bunker or something like that, and it didn't have not even a German accent into it. What was that movie called?
Are you talking about
Forgot the Valkyrie. I think it was.
Operation Valkyrie?
Yeah,
something?
Valkyrie. Yeah. I think that was it. Yeah, he didn't have a German accent. It was basically just like that though. But look, I don't
That's
mind.
why I
it.
didn't see that movie. I haven't seen that movie. I don't
So you mean to tell me that's your number one complaint about this game, Joey? Like you were telling me about the jelly?
I got no complaints about the game.
But it would have been funny though if it was Ice Cube though. It would have been funny though. But putting it to the side though, I know we had to troll the jelly, Joe. We had to troll the jelly. We had to smack the jelly. We had to do all that stuff because of course we had to troll this. I mean, why not? They do this to us all the time. But on a serious note though, the combat of the game though.
But that's the thing, though. I can't
The
lie.
combat-
I
the
liked the
combat-
show. The show wasn't bad.
The combat of the game, the combat of Faye. I mean, I said it. I said, man, she looks like she's an ass kicker though. I think Greta look like a pussy next to her, man. This lady kicks ass.
She whoops.
She whoops ass though. I gotta give her credit on that though. That's the good
no
thing I
wonder-
like about the game though.
No wonder Kratos lost his balls in 2018 in Ragnarok. I bet Faye was beating his ass, bro.
Yeah, man, for real. That's the only thing I applaud. I was like, whoa, she ain't fucking around. I mean, she grabbed that sword, was spinning around, flying and kicking ass. At least she has a damn sword. I mean, why the hell does Kratos need an axe though? Give Kratos, like Kratos always been with swords though. When I saw the axe thing, I was like, Kratos does not need an axe. He needs the swords. Because once you got the swords though, he became an ass kicker in the God of War game again.
But there was a story reason why he had the axe.
Oh, fucking hey! There's always got to be a story for everything. Why does he have the axe, Joey?
It was Faye's axe. She gave it to him before she died. And he didn't want to do anything. He didn't want to do anything with his past, with the Greek mythology thing. He's ashamed of that past. So that's why when he was coming back to the Blaze of Chaos, it was something important to him. Like I didn't want to go back to that shit. And now he's back. Come on, Louis. You can't be. I don't know. I'm not.
Notice how a lot of Xbox fans had their
criticizing for the sake of criticizing. To me, I don't like it.
No. But Joey, look, I'm being honest though. I like look. Kratos was always been about swords though. I like Kratos with his two swords because once you pick it up in the game, because you do pick them up in the game, I was
They're
like,
blades,
whoa.
not swords.
They're blades though, but I don't care though. Even though the blades are swords, for me it's still a sword though. That shit was. He was hacking and slashing. Yeah, you do. And I was like, man, this is better than the damn axe. I was enjoying more of the game with the fucking blades and the fucking axe, though. All you can do with the axe is just throw it and bring it back. That's it. And just say, boy. That's all.
Come on. We can do much.
But yeah, but I'll be honest, though. Like I said, the only thing I like about it was that, Faye looks like she's an ass kicker. But, again, something I noticed, though, is, whoa, 20 minutes was way too long. Come on, man.
I think it wasn't enough.
You think it wasn't enough? I mean, this dude came out, Stallion, and he said, I don't need to play the game anymore because PlayStation just sold me the whole game.
You know that game is going to be 40 hours.
I know it's going to be 40 hours. I know. But it's just, it's just, we got to make fun of some stuff, though. We have to. We have to have some fun, though. Notice how a lot of the Xbox fans had the pony. It's okay. I get it. But you guys need to realize that pony games are not as big as you think. Oh, we know that, though. They exaggerate that 100%. We found that out the other day on yesterday's news that they're not selling as well, though, as they say or thoughts.
Of course they're not selling as well. They have no games.
Well, they have, even though they did, though, they still wouldn't sell well. Astrobot, Game of the Year, only sold 1.5 million copies, and it won Game of the Year. Nobody bought that shit. Damn.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what they did.
Oh, I know.
It won Game of the Year. That's all that matters.
Don't make me come on there and rip this show or do one. What do you
All
mean?
I know that new Faye game, I'm not going to even call it God of War. Because...
Yeah. I don't know why they call it God of War, though. Why?
Because...
Why? That was another thing, though. Like, why do you have to add the time? Like, look, let me tell you something. This should be the Wrath of Faye. Period. It's not God of War.
they're doing it because of a brand thing. People associated with the brand. But at the same time, it's like
Really?
I'm not mad. I'm not mad at the game exists. I'm not mad that I saw what they showed. I thought it was good what they showed. I have no problems with the cube. Maybe with the voice acting again, I'm not in favor of having a regular modern accents and when it comes to old time speaking and shit like that. But that's just me. But at the same time, I'm like, yeah, but to me this is not a God of War. This is something else. It's like the Princess Peach games. The Princess Peach games is only like 2 of them, right?
Yeah, they call them Peach.
They exist. But those are not Mario games. Those are Peach games.
Peach games, exactly, yeah.
Exactly. The same thing with the other Zelda game that came out that has Zelda.
Zelda, yeah. But
no. There's a Zelda game that has her only.
Yeah, I know. I saw that
on the Switch. That you throw furniture at people, right?
Yeah.
Which is funny. That game, even though it's in the Zelda universe with Link, I don't categorize that game as a Zelda game, Link game. It's a different thing. So it's just brand recognition, exactly. So this game is gonna do well. The critics are gonna love it. It's gonna cure cancer.
It's gonna be a better mother. It's gonna be a better mother.
There's gonna be
a girl. Gotta be a better husband. Yeah.
Be a girl out there that finally I got my period blood because this game showed me how to have it. Things like that.
Oh God, why do we have to use that though? Damn.
So.
Oh.
But is it bad? No, it doesn't make the game bad. Again, I'm not gonna hate for the sake of hating.
I'm not making. No, I'm just trolling the things that they were shown on there. That's all I'm doing. Like I always said, you guys still gotta play the game.
Now, Forspoken was bad, terribly bad.
Hey, I was actually hyped for that game.
Fuck. I think you cap for the wrong things, Louis.
I think I do though. I think I always do. I always do that though. It's me, the boy Lewis, with the $5 super. You can tell it's a PlayStation single player first party game. A clip of 20 minutes of uninterrupted gameplay is 15 minutes of cutscenes. Man, that was a lot of cutscenes though. Damn. Literally, they was like, get to the point, beat him up. I mean, she's like running around and throwing her cage, and then she's like, oh, I'm gonna get my special power. Here it comes. I got my special power. Oh, I'm going to use it right here. Let me place my hand right here. I mean, of course you're going to use it right there to blow up the damn thing. And then she blows up the damn thing. She flies all over the place. And then we get to the fight scene. And the Cupid's like, here, have my sword. Yeah. So she gets the sword. She starts fighting again. I'm like, okay. But wow, it was a long, long cutscene though. Wow.
Now, you can tell that the Sony fan base are a bunch of frauds.
Uh-oh.
Because
why? Remember
the state of play that had only Spider-Man at the end of the state of play and have baby steps and had a whole bunch of bullshit on that state of play.
Mm-hmm.
That at the end of the show, and you have clips of these guys and other people and other podcasters saying this game was a 10 out of the state of play was a 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10, best state of play ever. If that dog shit state of play was that a 10 out of 10 for you, if this one, which is the better one in a while, what kind of score are you giving this?
I gotta say though, if you're bringing a good point compared to the other state of plays, those, I mean, this was actually a good state of play. It was actually better than the other ones, though.
If that was a perfect score, if that state of play was a perfect score, and an 11 out of 10, and it was the best shit ever, then what the fuck was the show yesterday?
That's a good question, though.
So you see when you cap too hard, now your fucking credibility goes to shit because you just cap for everything Sony does. Now, I'm going to tell you the truth again. I know on Sunday, Xbox will still show the logos. I'm dropping points for every logo I see.
Okay.
And if the show is bad, I'm going to blast them a new one.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm actually like. I'm sitting here like curious about this. I'm like, I mean, we got a lot of rinse and repeats. I mean, we got to have new games. And I already counted them, Joey. There was 13 rinse and repeats.
There's nothing wrong. I don't see nothing wrong with rinse and repeats, but you're gonna see rinse and repeats on the Xbox Against Showcase, man.
I know there's gonna be a series, but it was 13 games that were rinse and repeat, and 7 were brand new. There was more rinse and repeats though. I mean, you should have done like really quick, like okay, this game, okay, Animusha, the way of the sword, okay, quick game, like a 10-second, 15-second gameplay, and then release date. That's all we had to see, and would have been happy though, and get something new in there because I bet you there's a lot of new games out there that should have been shown, you know. But I don't know why they hold off on it, but yeah, I don't know, Joey.
Because maybe those new games are not ready to be shown. Maybe those new games are. Being
I know, but there's more to.
Maybe they're. Maybe. Maybe.
But you know, I know, Joe. I know, but damn, man, there was a lot of rinse and repeat though. Wow, too much.
But Louis, keep the same energy if Xbox shows rinse and repeats.
Oh no, I know. I'm gonna keep the same energy. No worries.
Okay. No, so don't be like, oh my god, rinse and repeats, and then Xbox come along. It shows you a whole bunch of rinse and repeats.
Yeah. I'm really tired of that though. I mean, seriously. I mean, do something cool.
No, I'm not a pony. You know why? Because I'm not gonna. Even though I like what I saw, I'm not spending a dime on none of those fucking games. None of them. I'm not gonna buy a PlayStation for Wolverine. I'm not gonna buy a PlayStation to buy play fucking Fave. If they give it for free to me, I'm not gonna use it. What I'm going to do, and eventually I'm gonna play those games for free without spending a dime. When they borrow the fucking PS5, if that, play it for a while, and that's it. That's what I did with God of War 2018. That's what I did with Spider-Man, which I didn't finish because I got bored out of my fucking mind. That's what I did with God of War Ragnarok. And I played it out for a while, and I got bored out of my fucking mind. I didn't finish it. That's what I did with Ghost of Tsushima, which I did finish, but I did not finish Ghost of Yotei because I got bored out of my fucking mind. I'm not buying a PlayStation. Fuck PlayStation. They don't deserve my money, and I hope they go away. What else do you want me to say?
I'm selling mine though. I'm selling my PS5 because after I saw what I just saw.
No, I did not buy a PlayStation for the kids.
Oh, damn. I mean, mine's not even gonna be used for the kids though. I'm selling my shit. I'm done with PlayStation though. After this though, But there you go. Joey, I know is one thing though. You gotta smack that jelly. Yeah.
There's only one game that will make me buy a PlayStation.
Which one? Batman.
No.
Oh, which one?
No. There's only one game that will make me buy a PlayStation.
SOCOM. Twisted Metal. Conan the Barbarian. I don't know. What game?
No, you're right. You actually said it. If they dare make a new Rocksteady Batman exclusive, motherfuckers. That's the only game that I would think buy a play.
Well, let me explain something real quick about the same.
If they dare, I doubt they dare to do that. But no.
Here's the thing though. Let me explain what's going on with the rinse and repeat thing. Here's my thing though. You got several showcases, right? You got several showcases throughout the year that are pretty big, right? For example, Xbox showcase is gonna be a big one. The State of Play usually the State of Plays were pretty big shows, right? So State of Plays though, usually when you go into E3, you get new trailers, you get new things, you get always good stuff. Sometimes you get rinse and repeat though. I get that though. But the thing is that why did I complain about the PlayStation rinse and repeat was because, man, we've already seen enough trailers. But for example, the Control one only had one trailer been shown. This is the second trailer been shown, so it's only been 2 trailers. But then the rest, for example, Onimusha has been shown several times. There's a lot of them that were just shown several times. So the thing is, I hope that for Xbox though, and I'm not kidding you though, I hope that for Xbox, if they do rinse and repeats though, they don't do as much as the one showcase. Because for me, this Sony showcase there was a lot of filler ups to cover for an hour and a half, and it was the same games that we've seen already several times. That was my main problem. And this week is supposed to be the big week. We had to have new games this week and new things shown to get us hyped for 2027 and 2028. That's the things we got to see though. So seriously, I think, and I hope Xbox, like I said, does not go the repeat way. But damn, what's up?
If Sony would have shown a GTA trailer, would you like it?
If it would have shown GTA trailer though, I would have still said rinse and repeat. At least it's more trailers to GTA though. I would still say that though.
That would have been a rinse and repeat because it would have been the third trailer.
Exactly, it would have been the third trailer. But I know. But here's the funny thing though. I knew in my heart that we were not going to see GTA in there though. I knew it because I've already explained several times though.
On the Xbox showcase.
What?
Clockwork will be a rinse and repeat.
I know. Clockwork will be rinse and repeat. Gears of War will be
Call of Duty will be a rinse. No, Gears of War won't be a rinse and repeat. Won't be.
But Gears of War though, what we got was a what's it called? A cinematic
Gears of
trailer.
War won't.
We're gonna get gameplay trailer for this one, so that's actually a new thing though.
Yes.
Yeah, it's actually a new thing though. So yeah.
Exactly.
But he's right though. PlayStation's creatively broke all the crap that's Real Snooze Fest. If anyone has trouble sleeping, start a PlayStation game, you instantly fall asleep. You're right though. For me though, and I've seen a lot of people go out there and say this, it's like they're like credibility broke. They don't have like no new ideas when it comes out to like games. That's another thing that I saw, and I was like, man, you guys are right about this though. I mean, for example, like how Joey mentioned something, the Cory Barlog sci-fi game was supposed to come out as they talked about it, but we're getting Faye. So literally they grabbed Faye from being dead in the ashes, and they decided to do a full game on Faye and call it God of War Faye or whatever. It should have been the Wrath of Faye, period, something like that. But it's the same games though, and that's the only thing that for me, like when I watched the showcase, I was like, okay, all right, cool. Wolverine was not what I expected though. I was expecting more limbs and stuff like that, but okay, I get that. And then we get to Faye though, even though the gameplay in Faye, you know, probably like I said, the combo was pretty cool and everything, but it's the same game. It's just a female character that I played in 2018. So where's like the new ideas? Where's the cool stuff that we need though? Then we had
That's the thing, Louis, but you're not a PlayStation fan. This is what the PlayStation fans want.
Oh, I know that's what they want, and that's why they're gonna kill their own brand. If
They
they keep
want
watching
the
this
same.
shit.
They're
not
like they're not like us. They're not
Yeah.
like us.
Mhm.
We want, like, even though we eat mashed potatoes and steak today,
Mm-hmm.
the next day we want fucking fried chicken and fucking macaroni and cheese, and then we want our Latin food with arroz con gandule and carne guisada, and then some.
But that's only a day though, Joe. You eat that, but we don't want to play the
Ponies
same.
don't. They want the same shit all over again. They were clamoring for this. They were
I know.
crying for this, and they're getting exactly what they want.
I know.
Sony is giving their fan base exactly what they want. So,
Oh. Yep. That's how it is though. But hey, what can we do though? Give them what they want though, and let them kill the brand though. My steak too juicy, molasses too buttery, crazy chicken. Wrath of Faye sounds way better to be honest. Yeah, that should have been the name of that game. Wrath of Faye, not God of War. You press F5 again?
no, I think it's my internet. This
But for me, the show landed. For me, my top review on the show was a 5 out of 10. I was thinking 6, but then I was like, 5 out of 10 because after like I rewatched it last night, I was like, no. I mean, I wasn't too hyped for it. I was just not. There was not too many hypes for me. Even though we saw Wolverine, you know, even though we saw Faye, but that's how I land the show though. That's how I land the show. I mean, as a third party show though, third party with 13, of course, 7 out of 10. I give it a 7 out of 10 of third party shows. You know, 13 of them.
I think that's much fair score. It's around 7.
Yeah. 5,
7, 8, maybe. It doesn't go higher than.
For third party though, 7 out of 10. But for first party though, yeesh.
But to be honest, I'm not even that impressed with the third party they showed either.
Well, at least we got dates though. That's why I was impressed.
Let's put it this way. I don't know if you remember the last showcase, the partner showcase Xbox showed of like a month ago.
Yeah.
That it ended with that police detective robot thing.
Yeah, I think I remember that.
Remember? To me, that looks more interesting.
Didn't they end it with Kratos' baby?
Huh?
I thought that show ended with Kratos' baby though. Baby Kratos.
What are you talking about?
Well, you know that Baby Kratos game that came out that that people
What
were...
Baby Kratos game?
Yeah, the one with Kratos as a kid though, Baby Kratos.
I'm talking about the Xbox partner showcase, not PlayStation.
Oh! I was confused. Sorry about that. Sorry. I got confused. Okay, the Xbox...
Not the State of Play. I'm talking about the Xbox one.
Yeah, okay.
They had a partner showcase that had a whole bunch of indies.
Yeah, okay.
And it ended and it had that robot detective video game.
Yeah, the robot.
To me, that game alone is much more interesting than any third party they showed yesterday with the State of Play.
Mm-hmm.
And that's including Tomb Raider. Mm-hmm. Because even though Tomb Raider is Tomb Raider, we've seen Tomb Raider since the 90s.
Yep.
Okay? There's nothing surprising about her. There's nothing new about her. Maybe she has more ass and tits in certain games. Maybe she has different eyelashes and different graphics. It doesn't matter. But it's still Tomb Raider. But when it comes to new ideas like an Expedition 33, like things like that, lately, Sony is not bringing those ideas. What's bringing those ideas are the indie studios and, let's keep it real, on the Xbox showcases. Expedition 33 was first shown on Xbox. Everybody's like, whoa, what was this? Cuphead was shown for the first time on Xbox. So when it comes to these new ideas, the games that look, okay, this is a different idea, even though it could go wrong, and even the game could go wrong for Xbox, at least Xbox is trying something new and different flavors when it comes to their studios and partnership in video games. On PlayStation, I can expect the exact same thing. Is it that bad? No. But it's boring to me. It's boring to me. You can make fun of killing all that you want. I can tell you this. That has more originality in its bones than anything Sony has produced in the past 10 years.
Yep.
And I prefer that. I prefer a game like that experiments with different kinds of gameplay, different forms of storytelling, than, oh my god, wait to a fucking cutscene, let the characters talk, explain the story, blah blah blah, and then you see the press R2 button on the screen all over again. So, even the third-party games on that showcase, now that I'm thinking about it, weren't that like, oh, no. No. So
that's why, like nothing, look, if you, okay, let me use this term, wow factor though. If you want to wow me, like you mentioned the robot game that wowed me, right? All those games that wow me, like for example, wow factor though, I did not get a big wow factor in the showcase. That's the whole point. That's why I sat there and gave it the review I did, because okay, I saw Faye. Am I hyped for Faye? It wasn't wow factor.
That's true.
I saw Wolverine. Did that wow me? No. I saw the rest of it. I already seen on emotion. Wow me when I saw the first time. I saw Will wow me the first time.
But Ill was shown on the Xbox showcase first.
Exactly. That's what I mean though. Like there was no wow factor in the showcase though. That's why I sat there for like an hour and 20 minutes. I'm like, but where's the wow though? Now they would have shown GTA though. When you asked about the trailer, I would have been wow. They actually do have some marketing rights or something. But in the end though, it's gonna be a rinse and repeat to me though. That's what I mean though. Like where's the wow factor into this? Like,
Xbox is everything but creatively bad.
Bankrupt. They're everything. They're kicking ass.
Xbox is bad at marketing, bad at selling a console, bad when it comes to messaging, bad at a whole bunch of shit. But when it comes to creatively, no, not games, even close.
Not even close. So I mean, for fuck's sakes, we have what's that game called? Sean saw it. What's that game called?
Which one? Kill him?
Not Kill him. The other one. The one with the cartoonish storytelling one. Sean was like, "What is this shit?" He saw
what? Talking about Pentiment?
Yeah, Pentiment. I mean, you got Pentiment, chat. I mean, come on.
I'll say this: nobody has the balls to create a game like that.
No, nobody does though. Except for Xbox though. Damn, they got guts. I mean, that's the whole thing though. But oh man, did you know Faye putting on the armor took 40 seconds off doing nothing with the controller? What? Are you serious? That took 40 seconds off the trailer though. I mean, for me, that trailer was way too much storytelling behind it though.
Even though they said it was 20 minutes of nonstop gameplay, that was actually more like 3 minutes of gameplay, 17 minutes of them talking.
Talking crap.
And guess what? Even though they were talking a lot, we still don't know what the fuck was going on. I understood nothing about that story.
Oh, I did. I understood it. I can tell you about it.
Why did she just disappear into oblivion? She's not a god. She's a giant, not a god. Why is she in that realm where gods apparently died? Why on God of War everybody has to die twice? Like they die and they go to the hell. They go to hell, but they have to die in hell too. Like what the fuck?
Really?
I don't know. I'm like,
Damn.
why did she go there? Why did she go there though? Was she a bad person? As far as I understand, if you play 2018 and you listen to all the stories about Faye, she was actually trying to protect the realms and liberate the freedom, liberate people from the tyranny of Odin. So why is she going to hell? I don't know. Maybe because she fucked Kratos. I don't know what the fuck that place is. They didn't explain it.
No, they didn't explain it either. What the hell was that though?
I don't know.
Huh?
Same thing with Wolverine. What is the story of Wolverine? The game. What's the story?
It's about
he's pissed off.
It's about saving the guys from going to jail though. These dudes.
No, he was saving the Morlocks before they were captured.
Before they were captured. Basically, they did say they was gonna go chase after the Morlocks. Save them from jail.
They didn't say the word Morlocks though.
Oh, they didn't say the word Morlocks though, but they're gonna save some mutants from being thrown in prison though. Basically, wait a minute. I've seen. Isn't that in the TV show?
What's the story of Wolverine, Louis?
I don't know. I'm thinking. Hold on a second. I'm thinking.
The rinse and repeat that we see for Wolverine. I think this is the third time we actually see Wolverine.
Wolverine for fuck. Oh
we have. I don't think that's Valhalla, by the way, because Valhalla is supposed to be a bunch of hallways and where you drink and.
Two people here today.
Anyway,
yeah.
What's the story of Wolverine? What is the story of fucking Wolverine?
That's a good question though. Well, I mean that dude is running around in his tight, uniform, slashing, hacking, and that's it. I mean, and Jean Grey comes to help him. We're using Scarlet Witch powers. I told you the last show that like I don't want to play a video game where Wolverine's gonna go running around crying for Jean Grey, and the first thing they show in this trailer is fucking Jean Grey. So why do they have to? Yeah, why does he always have to cry for damn Jean Grey though?
Because he wants to fuck her.
I get that, but he's always crying about it though. I mean, that's Cyclops' chick.
He likes redheaded. He likes the love of it.
Oh, but there's more redheads in the world though. I don't know.
But not Jean Grey.
Oh, okay. That's true though.
Hey, you love what you love, man.
Yeah. There's Egyptian and gods between though. I gotta give them props on that though, because people were talking about Egyptian times. At least they had some Egyptian in there. I gotta at least.
Yeah, but my point is, those are gods. Faye is not a god. She's just a giant. I'm not saying that she's not powerful as a god, but why is she there? Why she's going to hell? Why she's going to hell? God's hell.
Well, I mean,
why?
She got burned up though. She was like, "That's."
So that you're telling me? So you're telling me, Hades and freaking Zeus is gonna be in here too?
Probably so though. I mean, I don't know. But again, like I said, there was no wow factor in the showcase though, Joey. There was just no. For me, I just did not feel the wow though. Say, whoa, look at for example, when we saw John Wick. Remember we saw John Wick? I was like, whoa, John Wick. That's what I mean. There's no wow factor.
We went to that movie because there was no other movie to watch that day, and we were like, "Fuck it, let's just watch this." With Keanu Reeves, and like, how bad could it be? And there was only like 6 of us in the movie theater. I remember my wife and other friends.
Yeah, and it was actually really good.
And we were watching the movie the whole time. We were like, "Hey yo, whoa. Because the whole thing. John Wick is such a great movie. But anyway, next.
It is Baba Yaga. Yeah.
But at the end of the day, the show is still not bad. It was better than the previous shows, but it wasn't it wasn't worth paying a ticket in the movie theater to watch that shit.
That was insane though. Like, what the hell? That was another one though. Like I know someone out there was pretty happy to see I got invited to go watch this. So I hope you really enjoyed that.
Because I'll tell you the truth. When I heard they were going to the movie theaters and there was going to be a private showing.
Yeah, something like that. So Louis, what are you saying?
And then somebody and then I'm not gonna say his name because let's just leave it there. That person started running his mouth in a DM. And saying they're gonna have this, and that, and it was actually feasible. And the evidence kind of showed, like, all right, they're doing movie theaters, they're giving invites, there's special cocktails and stuff like that. All right, this is probably it.
Yeah, I mean,
And then the show passed, and I went right to the DM. I'm like, hey, yo, what happened to this, and that?
Yeah, like what happened though?
Right? I still haven't seen a reply from that motherfucker. But anyway, let's just say that he was doing a live stream in that moment. Anyway,
Uh-oh.
all I'll say is,
Oh, isn't it last name
don't say
plays
it.
first game?
huh?
Last name plays?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought it was that dude though. Last name plays though. I know he's signed
Anyway.
off though because he was mad because people were just destroying.
That is just weak. That is just weak.
That is just weird. Why would you guys get mad at people when they say this sucked? I mean, there's no problem with that. I don't get mad because of that.
He was mad, but they were calling the game woke and shit. But it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. Oh, poor dude. Those supernatural beings, not just gods, says Judas Roars. I thought giants were supernatural creatures.
Okay,
That
sure.
is what ponies waited 3 years for. Laugh out loud. No wonder why they're
Okay.
so mad. Oh, damn.
That's a good excuse or a good explanation. But why is she going to hell though?
Yeah.
No, not J-Dub. Not J-Dub.
J-Dub. But you're right. You paid 3 years for this shit. Nah, man. Listen, oh man.
We were told straight to our faces,
What?
prepare to watch the greatest trailer of GTA 6.
Really? Which one?
And we're like,
Where is it?
exactly.
Like which one?
Here's the funny
I
part
mean-
too. This tells me Sony games are still not ready. Naughty Dog is more in trouble than people actually wants to believe in.
it. Yep. That shit's
Wolverine doesn't even have a collector's edition with a fucking statue.
Oh, you saw
which
that
is
too?
weird.
That was weird though. Like that's another thing I saw that too. I was
Which
like,
is
wait a minute,
weird.
hold up. They're not gonna give like a special edition one. Like what happened here though? It looks like Sony's money
You're
trouble,
probably
man.
you're probably getting like a
Yeah.
face plates for the console and a controller.
Man,
But
man, shit. I'll just grab some yellow
no,
spray paint and
I
paint
did
that
not
shit.
say John Wick wasn't worth watching in the movie theaters. It's crazy. I saw the first one in the movie theaters.
Man.
I'm saying the fucking state of play wasn't worth watching in the movie theaters. Like they
yeah,
did.
like well, I don't know why they did that though. Like, oh, let's give them some food, crackers, and stuff like that. I think, oh, probably they. Oh, Joey.
I actually know somebody who actually went here to watch.
So wait, Joey. Hold on a second. Hold on. I gotta say something.
Because the
about
state
that.
of play was actually being shown in fucking Cinepolis.
Here.
Here, yes. I actually know people who went. But it was only $3. It was only $3.
Man, why would that? Joey, I would not even give him $1. Fuck that shit. Not even $1 though, because I know this is not gonna be like. Look, I was look. When I see overhyping, like when I see way too much overhyping, I was like, this is not gonna be good. They were overhyping too much. They were overhyping too much though. I was like,
I know it wasn't. I do know that it wasn't that full.
And, yeah.
Because my cousin actually went. And he went with a fucking. He went with a PlayStation shirt that my wife actually gave me. That I gave him to him. Like,
he wore a PlayStation shirt. Bad. Wore my PlayStation shirt. I should wear it though. Every time I wear something
no,
bad happens.
look, here's the thing. You know
Yeah.
that I have several Nintendo shirts.
Yeah, I mean, you like
Those shirts. I didn't even buy those.
Joey froze?
Why?
Hold on. It says you're froze. Oh no, you're good. You're moving. Okay, keep going. You're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have several Nintendo. I have video game shirts. I have a Fallout shirt.
Mhm.
I have a Donkey Kong shirt. I have several Nintendo shirts. I have one Xbox shirt,
too.
but it's old. But here's the thing. I had 2 PlayStation shirts.
I only got one.
I secretly gave him away. I gave it to my
Okay.
cousin. I'm like wearing that shit.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. I know he went to Cinepolis to watch the show.
God,
When him with like
Too
other
much.
5 friends of his,
too much.
and I saw a few videos, and they were like, it wasn't full, but it was like at least 100 people in that thing. It wasn't that bad. Here's the thing, though.
$100.
They
for
were happy.
$3? I mean, what? $300?
Plus popcorn and stuff like that.
But no. Wait a minute. Hold on. No. They said they were giving free food though.
No,
No, that was a lie.
that's
Oh,
a lie.
oh, damn. Something even.
No, here's the thing.
Food, though. Damn, asshole.
Oh, here's the thing, though. I saw videos of them reacting. They were happy.
Of course, they always happy for that
So
shit.
what do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? Sony gave him exactly what they wanted.
Yeah. Happy for but for me it was not wow though. I say this, I was just not wowed by it. I was like, okay. Oh, I mean, literally, if you see my video yesterday, my reaction though, I saw the trailer, like, okay, cell phone back again. I saw it, just okay, cell phone back again because I already seen this. Okay, oh, we got a day. Okay, cool, let's keep going. I mean, I was waiting for that wow factor, like they overhyped in the back. They were like, oh yeah, you're gonna watch GTA 6, and I was like, you know, I look, in me, I was like, I don't think they're gonna give. I don't think Rockstar's gonna give them that. Because again, I did the math in my head. I mean, I like look. I follow a YouTuber called Doodle on a Motorcycle, and she one day showed me live, like she showed it in a video. She said, okay, this is how much 1 million view video made. This is how much money you make from 1 million views. And I got somewhat the idea of the percentage wise. And I was like, hold up a minute. Why would these guys who did 280 million views gonna give that money to Sony or to Jeff or to
They don't give the wait. You're mistaking when it comes. They don't give the money to Sony.
No. That's what look. Let me put that into context. Sorry about that. Why are they gonna give them that trigger that made them that money to these guys to make that money that they should make on their own?
Because
channel?
Sony pays them to get that trailer.
I know they could pay them all the money in the world, but listen, they got to pay a huge amount because they made a big amount of money.
They do.
200. Listen, Joe, that's 280 million views. You know how much money those guys made by 280 million?
Not
views
as much as you actually. Not as much as you really think.
Oh, they did. They did a ton. They did.
But
They
still, they pay. Rockstar doesn't pay Sony. Sony pays Rockstar to get the rights.
I get that, but what?
And it's a lot. It's a lot. It's not low money.
I mean,
it's a lot.
Then now we know why. If
or
it's
Xbox,
true,
whoever is doing the migratory rights right now.
Yeah,
it's a lot of money.
We don't know. We don't know yet. But at the end
At
of the
this
day,
point,
though,
I'm
at the end of the day, though, I know something though. Now we know why they don't have a special edition for Wolverine. That if they paid the marketing rights for GTA though. Damn. If they did, I mean, I say if they did. But me, I'm doubting a lot of stuff these days, though. Oh my God! I mean, Sony
makes you wonder, though. It really makes you wonder because that person fucking sweared and shit. There was a lot of gentlemen's bets out there, and I wonder if it's that. You know what? I'm actually after this.
What? You're gonna check?
I'm going to watch that person's live stream and see what he says.
And see what he says, though? Uh-oh. Oh, man, this is not good, then. But, Joe, you want to know what's so amazing, though, too? And I was amazed by this. I don't know if you caught this, though. I don't know if you caught this live, though. But something I was amazed by that showcase, though, is the protest that went down. Holy shit.
Oh, about Destiny 3?
I mean, when I started the showcase, though, I started count. And you can literally see me counting. I was like, wow, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's like 20 different people. And during that moment, right before 5 minutes before the showcase, I was counting it. I was like, there's 20 people, different people here on the showcase complaining about Destiny 3. Wow, this is going to be a big thing. And then all of a sudden, like, the show ends. And I think Rachie, did you come by? Or I think it was someone in the chat that came by, you know, while I was still watching the showcase and said, wow, they're still spamming Destiny 3. On Twitch, it was full of Destiny 3. People protested the hell out of that showcase with Destiny 3.
I didn't know that until Ray said, like, hey, yo, they're spamming Bring Back Destiny 3 on the chat, on the Sony live chat. So I went off the live stream and went to the Sony one when they were showing Marathon, by the way. And the whole live chat was just Destiny 3, Destiny 3, D3, D3. And I was like, yo, I didn't do a screenshot on it because I was watching it on my tablet. And I'm like, damn, this I'm actually glad because I'm sorry, Marathon wasn't the move. It was supposed to be Destiny 3.
Nope. And it still was not going to be the move either. I mean, they're trying to pump Marathon. It's like, this is what I think, though. Marathon got a load of money in. I don't know how much. I don't know. And I'm thinking like they're going to focus on this, trying to make it better. One thing I always say about Bungie, I always say this about Bungie, always. Bungie, when they really, really want to push the envelope, there's always like a moment they spike it, they hit it. But then, you know, after that, they have more fails, but when they want to hit it, they hit it. Because with Destiny, it was the same thing. When Destiny released, it was a big game. I remember playing it, but I remember letting it go until The Taken King. When The Taken King came out, I came back and I put 32 days in gameplay in that game. 32 days in Destiny. But then Destiny 2 came out. I was like, nope, I'm not digging it. And I never dug in with Destiny, though. But I remember talking to Destiny fans that were happy with Destiny 2 and a lot of things. So they were like, Louis, you need to come back. I'm like, no, I'm not digging it again. I'm tired. I don't want to keep playing this only one game like I did last generation, you know? But that's what I always say. When they want to really push it, they push it. But with this one, though, I think no matter how much they push, though, I don't think they're going to hit it. I don't think so. And that's theory talk, though. But let's see.
No. I think you're 100% correct on this one.
Yeah.
I think the only saving grace they have is Destiny right now. And they have two options, in my opinion. As either you do a new expansion for Destiny 2, which Sony already said no to everything on Destiny 2, or you create Destiny 3 because we know Marathon ain't it.
Ain't it. And these guys, and listen, and here's the thing, though.
And it's going to get worse, Louis.
No, I know it's going to get worse. Yeah, they're going to.
Why?
Why?
What's going to happen on Sunday?
Xbox Fan Fest.
The showcase.
The showcase, yeah.
What is Call of Duty going into, and what is the new realm of Call of Duty with DMZ? Extraction shooter.
Extraction shooter, yeah. You're right. Extraction.
Now you have Call of Duty entering the extraction shooter. They have a battle royale, a successful one, by the way. They have the successful arena shooter, and now they're going into the fucking extraction shooters. Plus, let's talk about the zombies, which is another realm that they're in. I think Sony is going to be, not Sony, but Bungie is kind of relatively
fucked. Yeah,
yes.
That's the word. Fucked. Yeah, that's the proper word. Yeah, I didn't think about that, what you just said right there. I'm like, I know. I'm like, wow, you're right. And that's the thing, though. So I don't know. I mean, what happened? What did Sapo say? We're gonna go to world. But Safo, I mean, smack that jelly. Oh God, that's something.
I agree.
I gotta wash my hands.
Atomic Fire, you're right. I think if they would have been smart, Marathon should have had a campaign, a Bungie regular campaign, and then the multiplayer. And that's one thing that I said maybe a year ago. That maybe people don't feel attachments or care of these new multiplayer shooters for the simple fact that you're playing multiplayer shooters with characters nobody knows or care about. Before that, before the olden days, we had a video game with a campaign that we knew the characters, we fell in love with the characters, we knew their backstories, and they gave us a little multiplayer that was fun. And then when the second game came along, we loved the characters, we played the campaign, and they made a better multiplayer game. So when those multiplayer games came out, we were like, oh man, I want to play with this character, or this character, because we fell in love or we knew their backstories, and we were actually fond of those characters. Nowadays, you got multiplayer games with random ass characters that nobody knows shit about. We're like, who is this fucker? And then you want us to be attached to these fuckers? No. Concord is one of those. Concord is like, you just give us a bunch of Temu fucking Guardians of the Galaxy characters. We know nothing about these characters, no story, no nothing. You just gave her a CGI trailer that nobody gave a shit about. And then you want to pretend that we're going to care about these games? No. Marathon is the same thing. I don't know nothing about Marathon. Why would I want to play that game? When you play Call of Duty, at least you have the story like, oh man, I want to play with Captain Price, or with Ghost, or Random Ass Soldier. Even Overwatch had CGI trailers with story in it that people were like, oh, okay, I get it.
Oh, man.
So, I don't know, man. Maybe, you know what? Maybe that was a huge mistake of them canceling factions in the multiplayer game, because I'll tell you this,
Mm-hmm.
maybe factions would have not worked. I don't know, but I'll tell you this. People wouldn't want to play that game because people want to play like with Joel. Some people wouldn't want to play with Ellie, and some people want to play with the other characters.
Abby.
Maybe they'll have guest characters. Yeah, Abby. Maybe they want to have guest characters in there with their Uncharted series. I don't know, but at least they will have characters that people want to play with in a multiplayer shooter aspect. But when you put random characters, who are these people?
Mm-hmm.
Seriously.
Wow. Hold on, Jay, real quick.
Seriously.
Shout out to the 76 people here on the show. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. Also hit that bell. Go for it. It's me, the boy Lewis, with a $2 super chat. No fair games that state of play either. Dead. Man, we don't know. That's the funny. Oh my God, these guys.
I'll say this though. I'll say this, and this happened during pandemic, if I'm not mistaken.
Now what happened?
And we criticize Sony for the fuck out of it. On their state of play that year, I remember they didn't show jack shit. It was just terrible.
All right.
But 2 days later, on the Keighley show, Factions was shown there, and other games from Sony were shown there. So I would not go past Sony right now that you might see some PlayStation games that wasn't announced in the state of play for some stupid reason and will be shown on the Keighley show. So I'm just saying, we can make fun of fair games right now. Maybe that game is in trouble. But be careful, that shit is going to be shown on Thursday, Friday, whatever that.
So
I don't.
So, okay, Pickles, you said, like, question, who the fuck asked for Concord and Marathon? The thing is that, here's the thing, though. Sometimes we gotta, like, for example, one thing I don't understand is the remakes and remasters, and I read that it just happened. Nobody asked for that, right? But I love when I see companies go out there and take a risk when it comes down to games, though. The thing is that, it's like how Joey said. These fanboys just want these type of games, though. That's all they want. They just want these type of games. They don't want anything else. So Sony goes out there, takes a risk with Concord. Sony goes out, takes a risk with Marathon, though. And another thing, though, is like how Joey said. There's no campaign to Marathon. There's nothing about this. I mean, you're just hopping in there, playing with these pixelated characters with no backstory, no nothing. Like, okay, let's see what this is about. And we just don't know what it's about. You just go in and extract something, and that's it. You're out of here. That's all you do in the damn game. There's no story to it. So they should have at least added a campaign to it so people can fall in love with the character or something. They don't even have that. Concord, same thing. Like, Concord was supposed to be like a sci-fi thing, but there was just no backstory to it either. And not only that, they also went out there and started saying, oh, this is going to kill this game. It's going to kill that game. It's going to kill Call of Duty. It's better than Call of Duty. It's better than this. And look, literally, it just died, though. So fanboys secretly loves the service games. No, they don't. But here's the thing, though. Sony wanted to get that service game out there because, no joke, service games are the thing that's bringing in the cash. How do they know this? Because remember the ABK deal. They were crying about Call of Duty. Call of Duty was their seller. That was their seller. Fortnite is their seller. All those microtransactions, they make a shit ton of cash from that. They do, and they wanted to get this service game out there to try to hit it. But the thing is, the service games they wanted to release were not the service games that you like sit here like, what? What is this? Like, for example, they were going to make a God of War service game. Why do we need a God of War service game? They were going to make a Spider-Man service game, which would have been cool, though, because, we saw everybody running around, something different. That would have been something different. It would have been cool for them to release it. Twisted Metal service game, 100%. But, again, they were, the other day, I remember when they went out there and bought Bungie. Like, okay, let's go get Bungie. I'm like, bro, you do not, if you're going to get Bungie, right? If you're going to get them, you do not need Bungie to make a good service game. All you had to do was sit there and get the team from SOCOM and make a fucking SOCOM live service game. You guys would have hit it off with just SOCOM alone, unless if it probably would have been better. Or if you guys would have gone to Bungie to help with SOCOM, but there was no SOCOM to be released. That would have been a title grabber. But it's not.
One thing I can't criticize. And I don't agree with that opinion. With who was asking for this? Why would you make this game? Who's asking for that? We don't ask for none of the games that are hits, and they turn hits. Who was asking for Expedition 33? Nobody. But they made it.
They made it.
And it turned into a fantastic game. Who was asking for Balatro? Nobody.
And
they made it, and it turned into a fucking crazy game.
Balatro, man, wow.
You understand? Like when Halo 1 came out, who was asking for Halo 1? Nobody. But they made it, and it turned into a fantastic game. So you gotta try.
You gotta try. Like, you gotta take the. I always say that you gotta take the risk. I remember when Conquer came out. I remember everybody shooting it away. I said, "Look, chat. Look, that's something I really like." I said, "We gotta try this game out," and it's not because I was like what shelling for PlayStation though. No, I was shelling for the game itself. I said, "We gotta try this game out." I mean, the heck, let's try it out. Maybe it's gonna be a good one. Maybe it's not. And I convinced some people to go ahead and try it out, and they tried it out, and some people gave their 2 cents. I gave my 2 cents too on it. But it failed because these guys did not want this different. They just didn't want it.
Who asked for Dave the Diver? Absolutely nobody, and I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody asked to make of sushi, swimming, Metroidvania,
Joey
guy,
Joey
video
character,
game.
or Joey game.
Nobody asked for that shit, but guess what? They made it, and I fell in love with it.
I fell in love with it too. You gotta try.
You have to have original. You have to try. However.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes people has to pull back in their ideas of like, you know what, maybe this is a bad idea.
This is a bad idea, yeah. That's true though.
But you can't even do that either because I've
What
heard
game-
stories of people like, we thought this game was gonna fail and we thought it was a bad idea, and then it came out and it just blew up. So I don't know.
Oh,
They're
so wait, this is the game that Fair Game switched it to? What's it called? Heist, right?
No.
Wasn't it? Fair Game
Wait,
stylized.
it was.
I know.
It was called Break-In. That's the.
Yeah,
I don't know.
that Break-In. I think they switched it to Break-In, didn't they? Like the name to Break-In. Like let's change the name to that game.
Again,
Wasn't it?
I will not go way past Sony if they're gonna show some games on the summer shit. Blah blah blah. Blah, blah.
Mhm. Yeah.
What's the name of that show? What is
Summer Game Fest, man. I don't know. I have a bad feeling on this Summer Game Fest though. I don't know why I have a bad feeling on it. I don't know why I do it. I don't know. I just don't know. I hope they pump up some new trailers, but I don't know. Because lately, you know, like the last ones were not.
I don't remember the shows.
Exactly. That's what I mean. That was
And in fact, I think that's the good thing I should do right now. Instead of watching whoever just to see if he says something about GTA, I should go back and watch last year's shows because I don't remember them, to be honest.
Yeah. I remember the Xbox one, those.
I don't. I don't. I don't remember them.
Yeah. At least I'm hyped for the future. I'm hyped for the future game show. I'm gonna watch it because you know there's some Halloween gameplay in there. I'm hyped for that one though.
Oh yes, but let's rinse and repeat, Louis.
I don't know. But listen, it's Halloween though. I gotta
You
give
see,
it Halloween though.
you can't. You see what I'm talking about, Louis? You can't be like that. You gotta keep it. You gotta keep the same energy.
I know. I gotta keep the same energy. But Joey, you know what I meant though, like wow factor though. There was no wow factor in this one. No wow. No wow. I'm sorry. It's just no wow.
Look, I'm just gonna knock on wood.
Yep. Let's knock on wood.
And hope that the Xbox showcase is everything we wish it's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
I just wish.
Mm-hmm.
Because what if it's not? Because it's still part. There's still a universe out there. Now, this show is terribly bad.
Oh, someone was saying that like don't
It's
expect
highly.
too much. Don't expect too much.
That's the only person who said that was fucking. And I'm not saying fucking in a bad way because that person lately just gets offended by everything. I didn't find the word, so I used fucking. I'm sorry. I mean, that person most likely is just trying to not to overblown things. But he's the only one person saying it.
No, the only person. No, only one saying that. I mean, when I saw that, I was like, "But wait, isn't Gears of War ED of just Gears of War ED alone?
I mean,
that's over the top."
It's highly unlikely that the show will be bad.
Exactly.
But it's still in the realm of possibility that game could be like the state of play. 2 good games shown and everything is just mid. It is in the possibility, Louis.
Yeah.
What if we don't see Blade? What if we don't see?
Wait, hold on. When was Blade announced though?
A long time ago.
A long time ago. I think it was 2 years ago, Joey, wasn't it? Hold on. Let me see.
A long time ago we saw Blade.
First trailer shown. Hold on. Give me a second. Let me go look for this. No, not the movie.
About
Damn
3 years ago. 2-3 years ago. It was in the Game Awards. It was in the Game Awards.
I'm looking for it right now. Hold It was 2 years ago, Joey. 2 years ago, first time they saw it. They showed it.
Oh, so you're telling me you have nothing in 2 years?
You can have like a teaser thing, but not that much though.
Well, what if, just exactly like we were expecting to see fucking Intergalactic, what if we don't see none of these games?
I mean, but yeah, that's what I'm saying though. There's look, I always tell this to the chat, and everybody knows this. Like, don't not go crazy overhyping stuff, because sometimes people go crazy overhyping, throwing out ideas that this is gonna be shown, this is gonna happen. I'm always like,
I'm actually nervous. I'm actually nervous with this showcase.
You're actually nervous though? I'm not.
Yeah,
really.
because it's a showcase with one, doesn't have Phil. This is Asha Sharma's first show. I'm actually worried because I have anything. We've been disappointed before. This is not an act that we haven't been disappointed before. And I'm always nervous when it comes to PlayStation shows, when it comes to Xbox shows, because I want them to do great.
Yeah, they're gonna do great. I think they're gonna do great though. For me, I think they do though. I think they will. But let's see though. Let's see.
Imagine if GTA is shown on the Xbox show.
You know, that's gonna be funny though. I mean, Matt Booty mentioned it though. I mean, that could be it though. I mean, if they do that though, I'm gonna be, look, if they do that, Joey, I'm gonna be falling out of my chair. I'm just gonna be laughing. I don't know what, I'm just gonna run out there and be like,
if they do that, no, if they do that, if that happens, I'm going to ask on Twitter for a public lashing of certain person.
Damn. Wow, that's tough. Damn.
And that person's not black, so don't worry about it for racist shit. It's not. He's white. Okay. I'm gonna ask for a public lashing because that person fucking has sworn that the marketing rights it's on PlayStation.
I mean, hey, let me tell you something though. Out of all of them, like the one I really, if they really want to get marketing rights to and they have the money to do it, it's Xbox though. Out of all of them, Xbox got a shit ton of cash to throw out there. If they wanted to throw it, you know, if
Fillmore, yeah, Blade doesn't need to have to be on the show.
No, it doesn't.
Then what are you gonna show?
Well, what are you gonna show? I mean, just Gears of War if itself. Gears of War can show though.
No, Louis, I want something new. No rinse and repeat. Tell me what's
something new. Gears of War is gonna be new though.
Okay, that's one.
That's one that's gonna be new though. That's gonna be new. Let me see.
Out of the 33 studios, out of the 33 studios, which I'm like, okay, out of the 33 studios, that's rinse and repeat. That's readers and repeat. Out of the 33 studios, Louis, what's new?
What's new though? I mean, we already saw gameplay for Clockwork Revolution the first time, so they're part of the show Clockwork Revolution again.
Rinse and repeat.
We're gonna probably see Fable again because they said they were gonna show Fable again, and I'm gonna be like more gameplay.
What happened? You're stuck at those two. Come on, man.
Oh yeah, there could be Shadow Drop Zeus as Power Boss. Yeah, that's true though. That's another one. Xbox does Shadow Drops, like Shadow Drop trailers. They do.
What if? And this is just me.
Okay.
What if? This is not a hint. Nobody has told me jack shit about this. I'm just talking out of my fucking ass. What if one of the most beloved, if not the most beloved Fallout game, Fallout New Vegas, comes with a remaster remake and it's exclusive to Xbox and PC?
Oh shit. Oh.
Would that be good? Will you guys like that?
I would like that. Why not? Oh, I would like that. Yeah, there's been some rumors, yeah, and here's the funny thing though, because I mean, if they're gonna take time to make the to make Fallout 5, it's gonna take a while. They gotta release at least New Vegas though. They gotta release.
Yes, we're gonna show OD. Forgot about OD.
Yeah, they're probably gonna show OD. They gotta show more OD. Now OD though has a small 1 minute gameplay trailer, but that would make trailer number 3. That would be 3 times with OD. State of Decay has been shown 2 times. So if they show State of Decay, it'll be the 3rd time. Clockwork Revolution has only 1 trailer, so this will be the 2nd time they're gonna show it. Let's see though.
We know we're not going to see anything else from Forza. Forza is done.
Yeah, we don't want to. Please, no more things on Forza. I mean, they're probably gonna give a DLC or something. They're probably gonna show some DLC. What else do we have though that we can have under the chamber though that we can show that could be brand new? I mean, if they show Blade, that'll be impressive.
Xbox has 33 studios, Lou. You got to come up with something.
Oh, that what's that game called that they're working on?
I'm not talking about third-party games. I know you said
No,
Splinter
no, no,
Cell,
no.
Atomic. No third party. I'm talking about first party stuff.
No, we're talking about first party though. Oh, they're making a game though that is supposed to be that I read about this that Jess Gordon covered on StarCraft game. Yeah, that should be a new one right there. That should show at least a teaser trailer. That'll be something that people are gonna go nuts on it. What else can they show that's brand new though?
This is just me, but I'll be this is just me, but I'll be really excited for a new Age of Empires or even Halo Wars 3. That's just me though.
Oh, I mean, they do a Halo Wars 3, man. I know you're gonna go nuts on that one though. Yeah, I think Double Fine has another one too. Doesn't Double Fine like have another project in there? I think they do.
Tim Schafer, okay, Keeper and Kiln are not Tim Schafer games. Those are the smaller teams that were making games in the meanwhile while they were doing their big game. The big game that they're making is whatever it is, and I'm hoping it's Psychonauts 3 or at least a remake of Psychonauts 1. But it has to be something big. I love you, Double Fine. I own 90% of your games. I mean, I'm talking about Data Tentacle and those point-and-click games I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't make another Kiln. Like, enough of that shit.
Enough of Kiln. Yeah, they gotta come up with something neat. Or at least give us a teaser trailer. I mean, like this showcase though, they gotta show at least because there's something in there that I'm.
Oh yeah. I don't know if you saw that. Jet Set Radio trailer leaked a few days ago. So that could be shown on the Xbox show or on the Jeff Keighley show.
Yeah, it could be shown one of those two. Okay, let me go to General Discord right here. Let me see what Pickle sent me a moment ago.
Skies of Arcadia.
Oh yeah,
we got a game that will be a wow factor game. Like, what would be like? Holy shit! What game would that be?
Wow, I mean, what would be a wow factor in it? Besides Gears of War though, because that's gonna be the biggest wow factor out of everything though. Because
what would be that one game or that one property of a game?
But
it could be a GTA. But not even GTA because people are expecting GTA.
Mm-hmm.
But what would be that one game that people were not expecting and they see? And they're gonna be shit.
Elder Scrolls though, that could be a big one, and a Wolfenstein game too.
Wolfenstein could be a thing.
Wolfenstein could be a thing though, because that's the thing though.
Sky Oblivion, that's a good name. I love that.
Sky Oblivion. It's finally now that game needs to be shown though. I mean, that game gets shown on that showcase. It's gonna blow everybody's mind out of proportion though. But here's the thing now. Matt Booty said there's 40 studios right now, 40 games out there that they're working in. 40 games, I think it is, or 40 studios. What was it, bro?
No, here's the thing. People say, yes, they do have 40 studios. But 7 of them are in Call of Duty. So it's 33.
So it's 33 though. My pockets are hurting right now. Sky Oblivion is an actual game, he says. Morrowind remake. Yeah, really? Oh yeah. Okay. Morrowind remake though. Really? You want a Morrowind remake? But it's right though, like I said, there's gotta be something new shown, at least a teaser trailer in that Xbox showcase or something new though. There's gotta be something new though. Like I said, Blizzard is working on something. What is it? It should be like that StarCraft game that it was mentioned. There was like a game mentioned that's supposed to be the StarCraft game. That was like silently mentioned in there. And I remember I covered that the other day.
Be right back, Louis.
But okay, go for it, Joey. But that's the thing though. There's several things that's gonna happen though. So there's got to be something in this showcase though that we're just gonna go out there and blow our minds when we see it though. And not only that, they also do the shadow drop thing, which is pretty amazing from their side though. So let's see what Xbox is going to bring. Killer Instinct 2, that would be a wow. That would be a major wow factor right there. World premiere. Moniker needs to come back. A Doom Kang game while we marveling sound laugh aloud. Yeah, it's a fan made. Oh, all right. Yep, I love Keeper and Clone. Yep. My wow factor, if they show Halo CE with all the logos and PS5 miraculously not there. I'm really gonna eat some shit. No, talking about that does happen though. That would be like the funniest thing on earth. I mean, we're gonna just be laughing our asses off with that shit if that does happen though. But bro, listen. You think that's right there? You think that's gonna be a big wow factor? No. The big wow factor is that they actually do show a GTA 6 trailer on the Xbox showcase. That would be all hell, man. That literally just that. I'm not kidding you. That's gonna be all hell let loose right there. Everything is gonna break into pieces, though. Right there, they actually did that. Right there, they actually do a GTA trailer right there. They actually says, okay, this showcase, we're going to show you guys GTA. That's it. No more. We don't need it. That would be the big wow factor because that means that Xbox has the marketing rights and all those Sony ponies are going to be there. Oh man, trying to be laughing my ass off if it does happen though. That would be that would be the most impressive moment out of everything though. Yeah, they said Helix isn't being shown. I'm cool with that. I mean, I'm cool with that. I wanted to see at least a teaser. At least see the box though. You know, I would be like, whoa, there's the box. But you know, we just have to wait for it. You know, maybe we'll see ES6 just like in engine stuff. Interesting. Well, remember, Two Loves working with Asha, so. Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I think Rockstar has too much pride. They want all the views on their own. Yeah, I've always said that though, but it'll be funny. It will be hilarious. I mean, bro, look, I will literally fall off my chair. I will go on the ground just laughing, crying. I think that day I'm gonna have to go to the hospital because if that does happen, I seriously would need to go to the hospital that day because I don't know. It's just I will die of laughing that day, Chad. I'm not kidding you. If I see that GTA 6, another GTA 6 trailer drops on the Xbox showcase, I mean that will be it. I mean, seriously, I don't know what to do else right there. Probably pee my pants probably because laughing so hard. I don't know. It's gonna be just damn funny. It'll be the biggest slap in the face of PlayStation. Yes, that will be literally the biggest slap. And you see what I mean, Power Boss? Because I know y'all want to see Halo remove the logos though, but having GTA trailer alone right there is good. You're all gonna forget about the logos right there. You won't talk about logos.
I will not. No.
I know. Wait, so Joe, you're telling me the biggest slap in video game history that happens right now, that GTA 6 gets shown in Xbox Showcase? Nobody will be thinking about those.
I will, because this is the worst missed opportunity in history, that you have the biggest game in history in mankind and in entertainment, and you have the fucking PlayStation logo on that thing, telling people that you can buy the fucking game on PlayStation. Louis, now you're pissing me off with the logos thing that I didn't want to talk about.
No, it's not. No, you did not. You did not catch what I was talking about, though. You went the wrong. Oh, okay. You're gonna get mad about that? Okay. No,
yes, I was because the logos bothers me. The logos bother me.
I was saying that because Atomic Fire mentioned something. He said that that the biggest slap would be if Halo removes the logo, though. And then I was like, okay, they remove the PS5 logo from the Halo game. I said that would be a big slap, but then I said the bigger slap would be if they actually land a GTA 6 trailer on the Xbox showcase. I mean, that's gonna be, bro. That day I think, no joke. That day is gonna be the day that Elon Musk will have to shut down Twitter for like 2 or 3 days. It's gonna get so toxic. It's just oh my god. So
anyway, Louis, anything else that I have to bounce?
You have to bounce? I mean, we already covered pretty much everything, though. We covered like the whole situation that's going on with Sony in the showcase. You know, we mentioned a couple things in there. We covered how Destiny 3 was literally like the number one rants on the showcase. There's a big ass protest right there. Everybody was protesting on that thing, though. Yeah. But Joey, before you go, though, I wanted to ask you, and this is just a simple yes or no. You have to go nuts on it. Did we see Xbox showing anything on this showcase yesterday?
Can you repeat that again? Did we see what?
Did we see, the Xbox logo pop up on the PlayStation Showcase and Nintendo and Steam and all that stuff? Did we see that?
No.
Alright.
I'm not surprised by one because they've done it before. But the Tokon game it has always said PlayStation and PC.
No, that.
And there were some people using. Hold on, there was some people using that like, oh, you see, they use PC logo. I'm like, no, they say PC. They don't say Steam. They don't say
nothing.
Epic.
They say PC.
Say PC.
Period.
PC means nothing.
Yeah, exactly. Just on PC. Go look for it. Where is it on PC? Go look for it. That's all. Literally, they're telling you go look for it. That's
By
what
the
it
way,
says, though. Yeah.
nobody's asking for the logos. You see nobody asking for the fucking logos.
No,
So
they
it's
didn't.
only an Xbox.
I mean, it's funny though because when you go out there on Twitter, right now,
Where's your compatriota Danny Peña? Where is he?
I don't know. I'm waiting for that.
Why can't he? Well, I'm waiting for the people to say, "Oh my God, Wolverine and Fate of War looks so great that it should be played on PC and on Xbox." Where are those tweets? Where are those tweets? None of them.
I don't see them though. I don't see. That's the thing though. And if you want to call, this is what I say though. If you want to call things down the middle, and I even mentioned this earlier today. What was it, yesterday? I mentioned this. I think it was because of the logo thing. I said because some of them started blocking people. And look, here's the thing though. You go ahead and want to block people because you put out a comment out there. Me, have you all seen me put out a comment expressing on how people have feelings for the logos and stuff like that? You know what I just put? What's happening out here? That's all I said. You know,
I don't even tweet.
Yeah, I don't even tweet though. I just stay quiet. And let things, go down the route they have to go to. But these guys, they go out there and they tweet. And this is what I always say.
I tweet.
If you do an action, expect a reaction. Always. It could be a negative, it could be a positive. And if you're gonna say, well, Xbox show your logo, Xbox should be showing logos. I mean, they want to be transparent and everything, but we just had a showcase though. Where are the tweets on these dudes? Where are the tweets?
I'm looking at
right now.
I'm looking at the other channels on YouTube right now. And shout out to P Lump. He did yesterday. He did a stream for 10 hours and 38 minutes.
He did a stream for 10 hours. Good. That's gotta be
It's been 2 hours and 30 minutes for me. I gotta leave, and my ass is is already asking me to get the fuck up.
All right, it is.
Well, maybe,
I can sit here all day and talk. I mean, but the thing is, I'll run out of topics though. We'll get bored. But I can do that. I got no problem with sitting on all day and do stuff.
Anyway, all I know is Dave the Diver's on the 17th, right?
It's the 18th, baby. I'm ready for that. I'm ready for some Dave the Diver, baby. Let's go.
Anyway,
I have
the bombs.
All right, Joey. Have a good one, man. Thanks for coming by, my friend. Thank you.
Thank you for having me and people in the chat.
Yep.
Hopefully everybody is good. Everybody's healthy. The summer showcase on Jeff Keighley is on when? When is that show again?
This Friday.
So there's no show today.
I don't think so. Today's gonna be a nice, sweet day. We're gonna talk about the PlayStation Showcase. Stuff like that.
So there's no show tomorrow either.
There's no show. I don't think there's gonna be a show. Power Boss, you have the list of this week's shows though. How many games are set to release in September alone? Holy shit! I mean, September's packed though. It's packed.
That's why I miss E3 because with E3 at least we had shows on every day of that weekend or week of E3. We had the EA show, we had the Ubisoft show, we had the Ubisoft show, we had the PC show, we had Xbox, Sony, Nintendo. Those were good times, bro. Even Konami used to do a show.
Yeah.
Now it's like we had a state of play, and now we're dry for 2 days. Then on Friday, the Summer Show Fest, whatever I can't remember the fucking name of that thing. And then we have another break, nothing on Saturday. There's an indie show today? Okay, I'll watch that. Um, I don't know that I miss E3. I miss E3, Luke.
We do. I miss it too. E3 was a really big thing.
Anyway, guys, I gotta
One,
go. I gotta go.
two.
Have a good day, everybody. And all right, Sean also is doing TTMS later, so you'll probably see me on the chat there.
3. I'm counting the September
ya.
games. Sorry. See you. See you, Joy. Thanks.
Take care, Louis.
You too, man. You too. 3 games I'm seeing. 4. Which is gonna be Control. Sorry, Chad. I'm counting the September releases. Sorry about that. 4. For what I counted those 4 though, Power Boss. I counted 4 September games, but October though. October I think has more though. Let me go check. Let me count October though. I think I saw more October than September though. Let's see though. For October though, we have Rayman Legends October. That's 1. Let's see though. That's 1 for October. This was 2027. 2. Phantom Blade is 2 for October. Let me go see. Dynasty Warriors 3 is 3 in October. No Rest. Oh, I forgot No Rest. Oh, Way of the Sword. Yeah, that's 5 in September. You're right, 5 in September. No Rest for the Wicked. That's 4 in October. Let's keep going down the list though. 4 in October. 5 with Ace Combat 8. So yeah, so what I counted for is we're gonna have We're gonna have 5 in October and 5 in September though, so that's pretty much half and half though. That's what it just counted though. That's what it just counted on the showcase though. Yeah, send me a graphic of all the shows though, so I can see what's coming up. Yeah. Bring Power Boss to the panel. All right, hey Power Boss. I mean, if Power Boss not connected to the damn cell phone, I'm good. Verge Bristle, what time is it here? It's 11:37 a.m. I gotta jet around 12 to 12:30 because I gotta take the car to maintenance though. I gotta leave the car in maintenance. I'm gonna be on foot today. Speaking of that, where are my avocados? I ordered some avocados though. Where are my avocados at? Avocados are good for the body though. So let's see though. 12 messages. I got 12 messages in the cell phone. Hold on, let me write about the avocados before we continue on. Alright, I did send her a message. Send them. No, he has a link. It doesn't even. I don't even have to send it to him. He has his own link though. You just hop in. I think it still works though. There's the Shock News Indie Showcase 430 CST. I forgot the Shock News. Oh, there is. All right, cool. September has 12 releases on, but I'll talk about the showcase itself though. But yeah, September's got a shit ton of games though. Woo, they do. Oof, they do though. They do. Do we think Gears of War E-Day is September or early October? I have a feeling that Gears of War E-Day is going to be August though, chat. That's what I think. I think it's going to be August. I have a feeling that Gears of War E-Day is going to be August. That's the perfect time to release Gears of War right there, August. Because August alone is not too much big on games though, so Gears of War E-Day needs to land right there. It needs to. That's going to be a perfect game to land there. Ray G4, what's up, brother? Good morning. Jeff Kleenex. Wait, what'd I do? I froze. Okay. Oh, I thought I did something. I said, uh-oh. Jeff Kleenex. Yep. Jeff Kleenex, Jeff Kigo, Dropping Eye, Canadian Vampire. And my town is putting up fireworks stands. Nice. We need survey and panel also. Survey. Who? I mean, survey in the panel? So let's see though. The Wrestling Even Gears is sponsoring is in September, so it's going to be around that time. But yeah, but here's the thing though. I remember they sponsored Doom the Dark Ages, but Doom the Dark Ages already came out though, and they were sponsoring it. So I have a feeling it's gonna be in October though. I mean not October, August. Sorry. I don't know why I have October in my head. Oh, because SOP was a 2 out of State of Play, though, says Rangy 4. Wow, you really did not like it either. Wow, a lot of people did not like this showcase. And I even said it myself, though. I said, like, there was no wow factor in the showcase, though. Lots of rinse and repeats. No wow factor. At least we got dates on the rinse and repeats, which is a good thing, because that's some things that we needed, though. But again, no wow factor. Nothing in there was like, wow, look at this game. Let me look at it like, you know, John Wick did for me. And that robot game that Joey was talking about from the 360 game. I mean, from the Xbox Partner Showcase. That was a wow factor, but there was just no wow factor, though. Yeah, they're all stacked up all together because, hey, we got GTA 6 coming out in November. I still think they're coming out in November because we have not even started the marketing deals out there. We haven't even started that shit. It hasn't even started, though. 3 years for Wolverine. 3 years, 6. Wow. State of Play didn't seem theater worthy to me. No, it didn't. It didn't. I mean, like I said, it was just not a wow factor. It was not. I mean, I just saw the fanboys go crazy with these games, and you know, and speaking of that, though, good old Nib was protecting Faye. He was protecting Faye, and I was like, why are you protecting? But again, that's the thing, though, and that's what gets to me, though. If Xbox showed a cube in Gears of War, ho 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 ho, they would have gone nuts. Really? He said, Wolverine looks incredible. Love the, I don't know what it says there, takes body of deformation damages that heals mid-gameplay, but leaves the suit damage, and there's some environmental destructibility in use too. Combat looks violent and ferocious. Really? Combat looks, bro, that was not, you want to know violence though? You want to know violence though? I'll tell you what's violence though. Go play Shadow Mortar. That's violence. Shit. You don't know what violence is, dude. When you're doing that combo, you get to press those, what was the buttons? I think it was the, hold on a second, chat. I think it was in the Y and the B, or the Y and the X, that you had to press those buttons together to do the cool hack and slash moment right there. Oh, man. Now that's what you call violence right there. That's what you call ferocious. Yeah, Power Boss, if you want to jump in, man. I'm good. I'm here. I'm here for a while, though. Like I said, I got to leave like around 12:30 to 1, so I'm good. I'm here for a couple hours, though. What time is Sean, though? Chat, tell me what time is Sean if you guys figure that out, because I don't like to bump into Sean shows. Because I know you guys enjoy Sean. I don't like to interrupt that stuff. So, wait. Alana Pierce said she worked full-time for 4 years on God of War Lofi, but left in 2024 and is no longer involved at all. So here's a God of War game I spent 4 years writing. Yikes. Whoops. Yeah, I'll get it, Power Boss. I'll get it. Oh, so... yeah, Power Boss, we got 17 more minutes. We're gonna jump in and say a couple things. You got the door is wide open for you, my friend. So that way I can go do what I gotta do, chat. I gotta go do what I gotta do though. So Joey sent me a YouTube trailer. What's that YouTube trailer about? There's the cube right there. And it was in Dungeons and Dragons. Oh, nice. Wait a minute. That's what the game is gonna be about. The Dungeons and Dragons thing. The cube. Wait, we got the Puma though. We got the cage though. Oh my God. So this game is going to be about Dungeons and Dragons, because you got the characters running into the cube. You got Holy smokes. You got the horn one. Oh, shit. Okay, what's the gossip? Why so serious? What's the gossip? What's going on between Sean and C Money now? What's the gossip? Bring it. You know I love me some good old gossip. Bring it. Why so serious? You gotta mention this though. Someone spends what the hell? This is in D&D. I cannot show you the trailer of the movie because if I do though, I will get a massive copyright strike, and I cannot show you that though. I heard that the gamers were crying when they seen Wolverine, though. I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you. I'll send you Power Boss. I'll send it to you. But what's the gossip? What happened, though? What happened between Sean and C-Money? I know Sean said something about C-Money, about his rant. I know he did that though. Kyle C-Money out changing his takes. Look, it's like what I say though. I have nothing against none of these dudes. I have nothing against C-Money or anything, but I even said that what he said though, right then and there, what he said was, listen, I said, remember what I was talking about earlier, but you going out there and putting tweets or saying stuff, you know, that you know, because look, I understand why the fans were mad. I understand that. I understand the whole logo situation. I get it. Now, people went out there and fought this and complained about this. They have every right to do so because they're tired. I get it. They're tired. They want to see the brand compete. They want to see the brand what they got to do. And this and that. And like I said, though, you have every right to go out there and say what you got to say. There's nothing wrong with that. I always say that. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with nothing like that. But you saying like, oh, you know, this, you know, you're going to be double clipped and you're going to look, because, you know, thinking it's exclusive, thinking it's not, and this and this. And what I said loud and clear is this. You're on YouTube. So no matter what, they're going to clip you. It's called social media. They're going to clip you. You put a face, they're going to clip you. Like, I remember when the Indiana Jones game was announced, I remember even James took a clip of me and was making fun of me, but I didn't make any face, though. I was like, okay, like, wow, that's it. And he was like, oh, look at him, he looks mad. I'm like, I wasn't mad, though. I was just laughing. Like, inside I was like, oh, shit, you know, they announced it, okay, cool, that's it. But, you know, you're going to get clipped no matter what. That's the whole thing, you get clipped. But at the end of the day, though, like I always say, I respect all of them because of the hustle. Because it's a hustle, though, guys. It's something that, you know, I respect all of them for that. I have nothing against none of these dudes. Never have, never will. I think you had the context wrong, what he said, though, being said. Okay, what was being said, though? The computer not allowing to register the MIC though? Man, punch that PC. I hate when they do that though. I Sharman needs to work on Xbox presence, putting the brand everywhere is to be seen. Power Boss in the building. Alright, we got Power Boss in here. Alright, let me get him in here. Finally, Power Boss got a MIC. We got the PC working, thank God, because the cell phone one was pretty tough. How you doing, Power Boss? What's up? What's cooking?
I'm doing absolutely excellent. How are you?
I'm doing good.
So I just want to say, it started off with Wolverine. Banger of a thing to start off with. The fluid of the combat looked great. But that was the only thing about it that looked great.
The combat? You found the combat good? I was mad at the combat though, mostly. Like the game for me, I was like, okay, it looks good. You know, Wolverine, look precise,
I'll give that
this
it was
stuff,
fluid.
But
I'll give that it was fluid.
fluid. Okay. But what made me mad about it was that where's the limbs? I want to see limbs flying. Wolverine is
Yeah,
supposed to have limbs flying though. This guy's got
absolutely.
blades. If it's rated M, yeah.
The
But
blood didn't look like blood.
I mean, it looked bloody though. But in fair context though, those guys were cyborgs though, so maybe it's half and half. So
I thought the same thing, so I gave it a pass on that one.
all right, yeah, let's give it a pass on that one.
They gave Jean Grey the Mary Jane Megajaw treatment from Spider-Man 2. Jean Grey, they gave her
Yeah.
the Mary Jane treatment from Spider-Man 2.
You think so?
Yeah.
Uh oh.
The storyline wise, it's supposed to be before X-Men was formed, yet he knows Jean Grey. And on top of that, they're going after saving mutants, and they showcase two of them that are Morlocks, which don't come into play until way later in the X-Men franchise. They showed Sentinels, for God's sakes.
Yeah, I saw Sentinels in there. Yeah, I did see that though.
They said mutants are supposed to not be known to the wide world at this point.
Because look, one thing I did see in the trailers though, at least we got his enemies though, which is good. We got a Mega Red. That's a Wolverine enemy.
Yep.
You
Mystique
have
was shown.
Mystique was shown, which is cool. There was Sabretooth. Sabretooth
Yep.
is in there though. I know
He
some
didn't look
people
very
did not
good
like,
though.
even though people did not like the way he looked though, but at least he's in there though. I mean, I was like, if Sabretooth is not in this game, then why make
Yes.
or Mega Red? And now the question is Mr. Sinister going to be in this game? Because that's another dude that really made Wolverine mad too.
And
there's several
they
of them,
showed I guess a Deadpool or Deadpool knockoff character. I don't know if it was Deadpool.
Let me watch that trailer real quick.
Some dude in a red suit.
So then, okay. Maybe Deadpool's in the game and he had a Deadpool posse. I mean, that could happen though.
So then it went into the whole rest of the showcase.
Yeah.
Mostly third party, and
What didn't you like about the rest of the showcase though? Because like I said, most of the third party was shown, and like I said, for me it was just a rinse and repeat, and not having a wow
Yes.
factor though.
yes,
Having a wow
rinse and
factor,
repeat,
though.
no wow factor, and most of the games were already shown that are decent. I think they had 2 new games shown, like Ace Combat 8 was the first showing, and we've seen Ill before.
No, but we saw Ace Combat a couple. I don't remember what showcase though. We did see that though.
Did we?
Yeah, I
Must
remember.
have
I remember. Did see something like that.
And then on top of that, you have, like you said, it was no wow factor throughout all of them. Every single one of those third-party games, PC day one, or already on PC. 7 or 8 of them are also announced for Xbox. And 2 of them are even coming to Game Pass day one. And the only one that's not coming to Xbox day one is No Rest for the Wicked, which he says is going to be probably about a year later.
That is not coming to Xbox though.
Not day one.
Oh, not day one. Okay.
Then it ended with the God of War.
Oh,
20,
Lord.
20 minutes of gameplay, uninterrupted according to them. 17 minutes worth of cutscenes, 2 minutes of QTEs, 1 minute of actually fighting. I'm fine with a female protagonist. Don't get me wrong.
No, I don't mind that either. We already have
But-
several. I mean, we have Lara Croft. We have Blood. Remember Blood Rain? Wow, that was a good.
But
one, too.
specifically in the God of War franchise, God of War has always been Kratos. Ragnarok was made for DSP. And this has literally gotten nothing to write home about, and I fully expect that Wolverine is the last game that SBI was proven to be working on. Oh, also, did you notice that in Wolverine, there's now white paint? They changed it from yellow to white.
Studio head for NRFTW still hasn't gotten over Xbox. Emma's dropping his ass to the. Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, that's. So what was the last thing you said, Douglas? I got distracted by reading that. Powerboss, sorry?
About
You
the
said
yellow paint?
Yeah, the yellow paint. Yeah, what was that about?
Wolverine.
Okay, repeat that again. Wolverine, the yellow paint.
In Wolverine, they
Yeah.
changed the yellow paint to white. But everywhere that you could climb or mount or jump across had white paint.
Oh, did not know that though.
Yep. Even when Wolverine jumps and swings across that little light pole when he crosses that one gap, there's white paint on the pole.
But that's true though. Rage G4 brings up a good point. That's DLC for God of War.
It looks like it should have been a God of War DLC.
It does.
Ragnarok.
Because here's the thing though, like I said about that game though. It should have been the Wrath of Fae. Period. It should not have been God of... Because look, just by looking at the trailer, you already know that Kratos is in it. Of course, you know that's fate because you see the first beginning of the trailer when he decides to spark the fire. Faye dies and Faye goes to the other world and all this stuff, and we know that Kratos is already in it. So instead of calling it God of War, what was it? God of War Frey? That's the name of it. It should have been called the
Lafe, yeah.
It should have been called the Wrath of Fae. Period. That would have been better. That would have been a better title for that game, or have Wrath of Fae, a God of War story. That's it, or something. If you want to add God of War context into it, just in case, though. But yeah.
Now I agree with you, Louis. She was powerful, and that's why they gave her Kratos as the wife. She's supposed to be the daughter of Freya, who's all mystical power and things like that.
All right.
But this is set in the Norse mythology now. The first trilogy was Greek, and now in this one, the two enemies, the big enemies that they showed, the big red guy that she fought, and the Sekhmet, it's Egyptian and Mongolian.
Yeah, because they mixed up two things though in there. Because at least I give them that. There's some Egyptian in it. Remember they were talking about Egyptian stuff. At least I give them that though.
Yeah, that was a leak that the next God of War was going to be Egyptian, and Sekhmet is Egyptian. But everything leading up to that, she is the only thing Egyptian about it. I can't pronounce his name. It's like Belge or something, and he's Mongolian God of War. Everything leading up to that, all the soldiers that were talking, if you turn on subtitles, it shows Mongolian text.
Mongolian, yeah. Wife of War. No, we call this God of War. I got a girlfriend edition. Like Big Money, like how he likes it though.
Karen of Laundry.
Oh God, oh God, the Karen of Laundry. Oh God. I'm laughing so hard with this. Come on. I like this. Come on, Power Boss. Don't be like this, so Power Boss. But yeah, I mean,
Now look, I'm not gonna lie. The combat looks halfway decent.
Look,
They literally turned the ribbon into Kratos's Chaos Blades.
yeah. But here's the thing, though. This is what I say, though, right? So, game-wise, the game looks good. It looks good. It doesn't look bad. It looks like it's going to be a really good game.
Visually beautiful.
Visually beautiful. Graphics look fantastic. Everything in it looks cool. Awesome. But the thing is, it just did not wow me. Because I'm like, I've already seen this before. I've already seen, even though it's a different person, but I've already seen this type of gameplay before. It's not a wow factor like God of War 2018 was a wow factor, This is not a wow factor. And Jerry says, it's like they didn't care to do research, though. What do you mean by that, though? And just slap something together. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though. It's like they sat there, they slapped something together, and made this game. Like, okay, we need to make another game, and we don't want to go with the Kratos universe. Let's start with a Fae story, which it's all right, but again, it should have been called Wrath of Fae, a God of War story, or something different, though. But nah. It just didn't wow me. And Wolverine, though, like I said, I was just when I was watching the Wolverine game, I was literally like just focused. I was like, okay, give me some limb chopping. I mean, this is Wolverine for fuck's sakes. I need to see limb chopping. Graphics, fantastic. You know.
So aside from Wolverine's regeneration ability, which we all know he has a good factor for,
exactly.
right?
Yes, he does. Yeah.
What do you think about his suit regenerating?
His suit regenerating? Did they have that though? That was regenerating though. I remember one scene regenerated. And then, like, all of a sudden, it was, like, broken, though, because Nib came out and said this. I was like, no, but I remember I did see that, though. Let me go back to the trailer.
If you look, while Wolverine is fighting that one big enemy with the big, like, chainsaw-looking thing on one hand.
Yeah, his suit was regenerated, yeah.
His suit regenerated completely after a QTE to revive and prevent death. He gets shot in the back and has a big hole in his suit when he goes inside the truck with the Morlocks and the other mutants that are in there.
Yeah.
And the next thing, when he gets shot in the arm and he jumps out, his suit's regenerated as he jumps out in the next cutscene. The blood, after he gets covered and drenched in it from killing his enemies, he literally just walks 2 steps and then it starts, like, evaporating off of his suit.
Oh, maybe his suit's got a microwave to evaporate that stuff. But I'm rewatching the trailer right now. I'm going back to it, and yes, you're right. He has a shot on the back, and if you pause it for a moment, you get to see that the suit in the front has a hole in it, while he's with Jim Gray at that moment, and yeah, he regenerated right there. Now let's go to the scene where he jumps into the truck, right? Let's see. He jumps into the truck. All right, here we go. Jumping into the truck. And his suit's already fully regenerated, though. Yeah, because when he's riding on the motorcycle, his suit's fully regenerated, though. It is. That's true, though. Weird.
So, like I said, the combat seems fluid, but...
You know what they should have done with this? You know what they should have done with this? Because, look, there's something I see in the suit, and it seems like he's got some armor on. The suit looks like it's got some protective pads. What they should have done is, like, they should have done the Batman route. I don't know if you remember all the Batman games. Like, you know, when Batman begins the game, you see him, like, his suit is perfectly good. You know, it looks healthy, shot, you know, and everything. But as you go along the way, you see there's a tear on one side. You see there's like a hole on the other side. You're like, as the game progresses, I don't know if you've seen that, though. Have you ever noticed that?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, now, I mean, they should have gone that route with that suit, though.
Another thing about the Wolverine game,
what's up?
It's supposed to be before the X-Men formed, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Why is Wolverine wearing the X-Men suit?
Good point, though. Like I said, I don't know what the plot is about this damn game. Like, seriously, we don't know about it. If it's supposed to be before or after, I don't know. I mean, even though they say it's before or after. But yeah, why is he wearing the X-Men suit, though? Why is he, though? That's a good question, though. But, one thing I did see, though, I did see the bar scene, though. Remember the bar scene in the
Yes.
Yeah, I did see that. I did see in the trailer the bar scene. Oh wow. So wait a minute. So you press square and his suit regenerates completely. Holy smokes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Pretty wild when you look at it, right? Like, it would be cool if some of that battle damage actually was kept.
No, but like I said though, they should have gone the Batman form. You know, like you know, they should have gone the Batman form. Like okay, the suit gets damaged little by little. Even in the Deadpool movie, you get to see that you saw Wolverine with the suit, right? And you saw it little by little as the movie progressed. You saw the suit got damaged, though. That's what I mean, though. They should have done that. But hey, it is what it is. It should be his body and suit gets damaged, but his body regenerates, and only an option gets repaired by a seamstress by paying him after. So you should see that in the game. Wolverine's like walking around with his claws and everything. All of a sudden, you know, he stops by and he talks to some person who does suits, to a tailor, and be like, "Hey, fix my suit."
You know what else? This is supposed to be before the X-Men. Mm-hmm. How long between when he got the adamantium claws to when he get the X-Men?
I don't know. How long did he do that, though? Because
remember, in one of the earlier X-Men games, Wolverine Origins, he was using the bone claws for quite a while.
Yeah, he always had the bone claws, though, until he became Weapon X.
Yeah.
But remember, one thing is remember that he lost his memory, and yeah, but that was like, but yeah, again, why was he wearing that suit though? I don't know. That's a good question though. Was Jean Grey involved before he joined X-Men?
No, because the
No, she
first
wasn't.
person that involved him into the X-Men was actually Morph and Cyclops going to recruit him.
Yeah, and then they got together. and He was there though. It's me, the boy Louis, with the $2 super. Louis, look at those pics I put in the general Discord. All right, let me go look at those pics. You gotta love the Discord though. I love that Discord. My chat keeps me informed. I love that. Jean Grey and Wolverine, the main character in Control. Oh, it's the same lady. Cool.
Yeah, it's her. Wolf
All right,
something.
that's nice. That's nice. She
Same
does a pretty good
actress.
job. Yeah, she does a pretty good job.
I don't know if she's probably the
That's
right
gotta be
fit to play Faye, but I'm not going to judge on that.
Wait, she played Fate? What?
Or no, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of a different character. Never mind.
Oh, I was about to say she played. I was like, huh? I'm confused now.
The character who plays Faye also did something else.
The game seems to be
Escapes
made
my
by
mind
people
right
who
now.
watched X-Men movies 1 and 3 and did no further research. That's the area that kind of bothers me though. Like I said though, we're like literally I focus on the limb chopping. I did not focus on the game itself, like the looks and everything. I focused way too much on the combat because for me, it's simple. You bring me a Wolverine game, no matter which Wolverine game it is, I gotta see the combat though. I'm not.
I will say that I liked that you had the environmental involvement. Wolverine kicks one guy and he gets stabbed on a forklift.
That was pretty cool.
That I liked.
That I like though. That
It wasn't
and that-
terrible, but it could have been
You
so much
remember?
better.
You remember what game had that back in the OG days? Let's see if you remember that. A Marvel game though, really big, really great Marvel game. Even though it got a 5 out of 10 though, but it was really good. And that was the Punisher video game. It used a lot of environment kills. I remember this one kill that you put him like onto the edge of a water thing, and all of a sudden a shark comes up and, like, and just eats him. Like, oh shit!
Broke Boy got it. The same lady that plays Faye is in Daredevil.
No, that ain't in Daredevil plays Faye. So wait, hold on a second. I'm confused though. So from the movie Daredevil, you're talking about Daredevil the movie or the TV show? I'm confused now. Right? Wasn't it?
They use the same actress.
From Daredevil. You're talking about the one that the one with the what's her name? The one with the cool.
No, not Elektra.
Oh, not Elektra. Oh, all right. Okay, I'm confused now.
Voice actor
But
for the
knowing-
game
Yeah,
Daredevil.
but knowing Sony, they're always trying to make their own SMU, Sony's Marvel universe. All that too, though. I mean, they're making their own universe, so that's true. What Joey brings up, I did not think about that though. You're right, though.
So the way that I see this playing out,
Yeah, you're right. I never
is-
thought about that way.
Wolverine's going to launch. It took them 140 million to make the game. With the way that Disney takes their cut from the Marvel IPs, from the Insomniac leaks that we got before, it's going to be probably about 6 months to a year exclusive on PlayStation before it releases on PC. Because Marvel's going to want to get that money. It's going to sell maybe 2 million copies.
2 million copies. All right.
And then it's still not going to make their money back by porting to PC. They're going to port it to Xbox after that because it's just declining. It's going to be worse. Same thing with Ragnarok. It's going to come to PC as well. Or not Ragnarok, Faye. It's going to come to PC because it's going to sell less than Ragnarok.
You think it's gonna sell less than Ragnarok though? Wolverine. So it says here, Wolverine cost 400 million. This was inside the Insomniac leaks. Remember the Insomniac leaks? They said it was gonna cost 400 million though to make Parabasa. And the Insomniac leaks though.
I looked it up. Wolverine only costs 140 million.
It did though? Hold on. I think the 400 million though was for Spider-Man though. Because I remember one of them cost 400 million. I know Spider-Man was at 400 million, something like that.
Spider-Man 2 was 360 or 320 million.
Yeah, I
and
think,
Spider-Man
and plus the
3
marketing
was like
rights.
400
Yeah,
million.
and but they needed to sell 7.2 million in order to get the in order to break even. They needed to sell 7.2 million for Sony to make profit on it.
Yeah, something like that. I'd have to look it up to be
Yeah.
100% on that, but something like that.
No, it says here. Just look. Okay, just Google it. Wolverine by Sun Against has been estimated development budget of 305 million. The cost was revealed as part of a massive internal data breach. Development and marketing. The 305 covers the creation of the game, excluding the tens of millions usually required a global. Oh, it's excluding though. Okay. So trilogy contract. Sony leaked documents show a commitment to 3 X-Men games by 2035, with a total budget 621 million, allocating about 120 million to develop each special character. So you're right. So it could be 140 though. If they had a budget of 621, then this could be like 140 to make the game plus, but the marketing was 305 though. All right.
Now, I will also say this:
Yeah.
if Wolverine does stay "quote unquote" permanent PS5 exclusive only, they're going to run the risk of losing their Marvel contract. That X-Men game is never going to get made.
Dave Reese says the Wolverine game just looks sad. I wanted to like it, but can't. Some people will only cap for it because it's the first Wolverine game in years. All right, I think Wolverine will sell better. I see a PS5 console bundle for it. Maybe with it. No, they said. I mean, we did not hear or announce like special edition consoles though. Like special, we probably get a bundle, but they literally said Wolverine will not have a special edition. That was weird though.
They'll probably make a controller for it, like they always do.
Probably so, but either way though, there's no collector's edition for Wolverine, Marvel's Wolverine, and PS5 fans aren't happy. Of course, they can't be happy. I mean, they should have a special edition to Wolverine though. I agree with that 100%. And this was Pushka who wrote it. Good. Rather than not have a collector's edition, we offer a standard edition and digital deluxe edition. Wow. That was awful. I mean, you had the 20 inches of Venom. Remember that? 20 inches of Venom.
Yeah, I hated that Venom statue.
No, but you hated that Venom statue though. No collector's edition for it either as of yet. No, but they said they're not going to make it though. Sony came out and said it. Period. They're not going to make a special edition. I do not know why. Tay Reese says, and Wolverine looks 80% cutscenes and 20% gameplay. I mean, it's a Sony game. What do you expect, though? Wolverine has been in development for 7 years. Again, it takes that long. It's not a $100 million dev budget. No, I'm just saying, though, what they said, though. I'm saying what I just read in Google, though. 19 inches, Louis. Measurements count. Okay, yeah, 19 there. 19 inches of Venom. I forgot. I added 1 inch more. Sorry about that. Or was it 18? What was the measurement, though?
It was 19 inches of Venom.
What was the measurement to? I'm not. Should I type this?
It was a Venom. It was a Venom statue. It was 19 inches.
Statue.
I wouldn't Google that.
Yeah, I want to type it in. Oh, Spider-Man game. Okay, there it is. All right, just type it in. Yeah, you're right. It was 19 inches of Venom.
Now, moving forward, I sent you the screenshot of all the showcases. It was one before the PlayStation, and it goes through Sunday till after the PC game show.
There's a lot of things happening though. Like there's a Latin American showcase, which
the only big ones. The only big ones are the PlayStation yesterday.
Yep.
Friday Summer Game Fest, and then Sunday the Xbox and PC showcases.
Oh, both of those are big though. Xbox showcases. Yep.
And I'm expecting probably GTA 6 to either show up at Summer Games Fest or Xbox.
Then the Soundnet League does not include marketing. 300 million was his project development budget only. Oh no, I know they don't include that though. But yeah, I know they don't include that in the marketing though. But I remember during that time though. But the estimate though, the game itself, like when it comes to the estimate, like how much does Sony need to sell in order for them to make budget, it's gonna be between 6 to 8 million copies sold. That's the amounts that Sony needs to sell in order to make budget in these games. When it comes down to Wolverine, it comes down to Spider-Man. That's pretty much the estimate that's in there. And it's theory talk because at the end of the day though, even though I'm theorizing what Wolverine needs to sell, but in Spider-Man though we can confirm that in order for them to break even, they needed to sell 7.2 million copies of that game, which makes in total, when it comes down to money, $505 million. That they need to need to get past it in order for Sony to make some money off of it. So yeah, I remember that leak when it came out and said all that stuff. Yeah. I can't pre-order the God of War OnlyFans yet. What? You're gonna pre-order the God of War OnlyFans yet? Aw, man. The chat's on fire with that. Collector's edition is not selling out. Sony needs to offer physical game in the collector's edition instead of digital. 100% agree there. No way I will make a bet we won't see GTA 6. Rockstar will do their own thing. I agree with that too, but like GCD Rico, the whole Rockstar thing was for me just joking. Like, what would happen if my Xbox like showed the marketing rights to GTA? Oh my God! I mean, that would be the biggest slap in the face against the Sony fanboys. They're gonna be so mad. I mean, Twitter will go into meltdown mode. Sony also looks to make a 4x off their investment and put into the game, break even. It is even considered a failure. Oh, if they do break even, I would consider that a failure though. But yeah, that's how much they need to sell though. Maybe the Cuban Faye game is a playable character. What are they gonna do? Bounce all over the place like Atreus? Like, oh shit! Jack, come on, man. But yeah, Power Boss, what would you rate the PlayStation Showcase though? In all honesty though.
As a PlayStation show, I rated it personally a 2 out of 10.
2 out of 10. All right.
However, if God of War and the Wolverine game are for you, I could bump it up possibly to a 4 out of 10. As an overall showing, I gave it a 6.
Yeah, I said because, you know, like for third-party showcase, I give it a 7 out of 10, and for like a PlayStation showcase, I give it a 5 out of 10. Those are my two things because remember, they showed you 3 exclusives though. I gotta be honest with you. They showed you what's it called? They showed you Wolverine. They showed you the new God of War, and of course, they showed you Until Dawn 2. So that's a new game that people did not.
Until Dawn 2 is PC day 1.
Oh, it's PC day 1. All right. Wait, what? Hold up a second. What did you just say?
Until Dawn 2 has been confirmed PC day 1.
Wait a minute.
But all this bluster about Sony returning to exclusives, I didn't see that moniker only on PlayStation anywhere in the entire showcase.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Hold on. Wait. We need to get this right though. Because I'm looking at this right now. Hold on. I'm reading through this right now. So seriously, Until Dawn 2. Okay, Guerrilla Games. Okay. Let's see though. It's confirming months. I do not see the PC thing on it. Hold on a second. I'm looking at it. Hold up. It says here direct sequel to the Cult Horror coming to PS5 in 2017 with a but it did not say it's coming out to PC though. I did not see that though. Wait a minute. Hold on. Here's the context. Until now, Supermassive Games. Sony will refresh IP rebuild for PS5 and PC. No, I don't think they didn't announce Until Dawn 2 for PC though. Because if they did announce that a PC though, Power Boss, you know what would have happened out there on Twitter, right?
Oh, absolutely. Everybody would have had a meltdown.
Nah, they would not have a meltdown though because nobody would have shut up. It would have been like, wait a minute, didn't y'all tell me that Sony's not going to put this game on PC though? But it says it remains unclear is whether Until Dawn 2 will remain a PlayStation 5 exclusive long-term or eventually follow the remaster to PC. Something Sony's not addressed, so no, that's not been addressed though. So it's not day 1 on PC. I was like, wait a minute, hold on, let me search for that. Because I was about to break some stuff in here, be like, what? Yeah, but the thing is, Marvel Tokon is not a PlayStation Studio though.
Arc Studios has always marketed that as PC day 1. The only thing we don't know is will or will it not come to Xbox, and I don't think it will.
Yeah. Yeah, Arc Studios, let me see. Marvel Tokon will come to Xbox. Let's see though. Maybe it will down the road. Let's see though. It says here Marvel Tokon has not been announced for Xbox yet. So they have not announced that though, chat. They're not said anything about it though. But yeah, I mean, if until now 2 was announced for PC though, y'all know what would have happened though. Woo, woo. I mean that would have broken the internet in half right there because man, Jason Schreier would not. I mean, I think Jason Schreier would have had to quit social media. The PlayStation fanboys would have come after Jason Schreier. We would have gone after the PlayStation fanboys about that though. But yeah, we have another showcase coming up. Remember, they said they're going to talk even more about what's it called, Phantom Blade Zero in the summer showcase. Remember that? Yeah, they're going to have another show in the summer though for Phantom Blade Zero though. So maybe some more stuff is going to be announced in there. Power Boss. Maybe some more. Maybe we'll probably see the games that are going to PC though.
Now, on the logo thing,
Mm-hmm.
I am not mad whether Xbox does or doesn't show
All right.
logos of the other platforms.
All right.
However, I will
Mhm.
caveat this with saying when an Xbox official game like Fable or Halo or Gears Reloaded or whatever goes from Xbox, made by Xbox, to PlayStation, and then PlayStation puts up their trailers, it is scummy of them to remove all the other platforms and who makes it. Because they removed Xbox Game Studios on the Fable logo, if you didn't know.
I noticed that. Yeah. So that's the whole point, and this is the whole situation with the logo thing, right? And I'll repeat it, repeat it again. I understand why people went out there and said what they said, and I agree with them 100%. They are right. They have every right to say this and say, "Hey, Xbox, I cannot believe you guys are the only ones that are doing this." Because look, we just covered a PlayStation showcase yesterday. Did we see Steam? Did we see Xbox? Did we see Epic? Did we see a Turkey? Did we see WWE? Did we see AEW? No, we did not see nothing. All we saw was PlayStation and PC. Period. That's the only thing we saw. But PC could be anything. You gotta work for it in order to catch it, though. Tokon is a PS Studios in Polish. Nah, they don't own it. What Tokon is not an owned PS Studio. Tokon.
No, it's made by Arc System Works, which is only a partner of Sony. It is not a first-party studio.
Yeah, it's not owned. It's not owned. So that's the thing though. It's not owned though. So that's why I said that's a different story though. But I get what the whole logo thing. Now the thing is that people got mad out there. You know, like I said, you know, that people are kind of mad of what the fans said. This is what I always say. This though. If you see something happening out there on Twitter, doesn't matter who it is or what it is, and they're right there, you know, having all the rights to fight this, right? They have all the right to type in and say what they want, though. You cannot go out there and say, hey, let's challenge these dudes. You cannot challenge these dudes. It's a negative right there. Don't challenge them. Why are you going to challenge people for, you know, their opinions about, you know, they're not happy for showing the logos, though? I mean, for showing the logos, why? They're not happy with that. Don't challenge them, and that's the...
Absolutely, Thaneros. They are publishing it, yes.
Not only
they don't own the studio, but they are publishing it.
But like I said though, like a lot of people were challenging this, and I know, like for example, there's Sean went out there and did a video, right? And like I said, I don't have anything against none of these dudes. I always said this loud and clear. I don't have. I respect everyone for the hustle. I respect everyone for the hard work they do out there when it comes down to this. But there's something called that you do not agree with opinions though, right? And the only thing I said loud and clear on my show was this. I said this because Simone was saying, oh, you'll be double clipped. You get these people talking and all this stuff. I said, listen, if you're going to go on YouTube, no matter what you do or whatever it is, you will listen. If they find it cool to clip it, they're going to clip you. No matter what. They're going to clip it. They're going to clip it. They're going to take it out of context. I mean, we have seen this again and again. That's the only thing I got to say about that. They're going to clip you. So... now, what can we be happy about is the games that are going to be shown. What we're going to be hyped about was the games that are going to be shown. Everything's going to come around to it. We're going to be hyped about that, no matter what. I mean, look, I'm ready for Gears of War, though. I can't wait to see Gears of War. I'm hyped for it. I'm ready for it. You know, I want to see more than what meets the eye to that game, though. But, you know, I had Carl Webb personally insult me because I didn't care about the logo thing on Sean's show. How Xbox guys acting over this is just insane. But the thing is, look, like I said, if you do an action, you're gonna get a reaction. Even though you may not like it though, or you may say I don't like it though, you gotta always think about how the other person is gonna react though. And some people say, oh, my opinions, I don't care what they say though. It's cool, I get it. But at the end of the day though, if you're gonna go into a field of people, angry about something, and you're gonna start saying, oh man, I don't agree with this stuff and all this stuff, you start an argument there. I mean, you're not gonna be happy with the end results though. And that's why, like I said, I get why they went the way they did. I get it 100%. And look, we just went through a PlayStation showcase yesterday. Literally yesterday. We did not see anything being presented on that showcase. Nothing we did not see. Or Xbox, we did not see Steam, we did not see Epic. Those guys don't show nothing. Nintendo don't show jack shit. And why do you have to be the ones doing this? I don't agree with it. Take the logos off. Fuck it. Don't show where's it going. Let these people work on it.
Nintendo has been known to show other logos. They don't do it all the time. They're inconsistent, but they have shown logos.
Oh, I mean, they have shown logos, but they're not, like, for example, it depends on the game it is. If it's a third-party game, of course, they probably will show a logo or something. But again, they don't show logos as much. They don't. Xbox is the only one that shows logos out here. They've been showing logos out here all the time, and that's what people are furious about.
We all know that the Xbox Tech's latest involvement is, Xbox just lowered the price of Game Pass, but they removed Call of Duty. They only focus on, Xbox must be losing money on Call of Duty, and that's why they're doing what they're doing. They can't win. They're the only ones out of the big three and Steam to lower the price of anything in the recent years.
Yeah, that's true.
And they're still trying to spin it as negative for Xbox, yet PlayStation raised the price of PS Plus by $1 across all tiers, $2 in some cases, and people are saying, they must do it. Why must they do it? It's digital content.
And this is Sandra Martinez saying this, which is true though. Logos promote the platform. PS has their hardware, Nintendo has their hardware, Steam has PC, right? Sony knows what they are doing by removing all the logos. Of course they are, because here's the thing though. There's some people who watch these shows though. Some people watch these shows and they probably are not going to go out there and search for what other systems those games are going to be on though. Only us do it because we do it for content and everything. We have learned our lesson though to do that, because basically these guys won't tell us where these games are going to land. They just say, it's only here. And then we go out there and do the search and we're like, oh no, this game is coming over here, this game is coming over there. I mean, there's people out there who actually believe that John Wick was exclusive to PlayStation though. No joke. They actually did believe that though. And so it's not that so Safos, it's not that serious to be honest with you. Some of the guys complaining about Game Pass logos or whatever are bad actors. I get the complaint about Game Pass though. I get that too, because listen, what I don't like is that, and this is my point of it, why did this even have to be a subject these days? Even though you might hear something in the background, why do you have to put this into subject though? Why do you want to like look, the fans in the brand, a lot of them have split up with the brand. They're not too happy with the brand. And seeing this stuff though, right, for the Game Pass and the exclusive thing was really bad in taste though. I said, why do you have to promote this? I mean, wait till the company says something. When they say something, then go ahead and throw it out there. But people started to vote for, exclusives versus Game Pass. I'm like, bro. And I said my message loud and clear with that. Why take away a negative to turn into a positive and turn a thing that's been very positive into a negative? We're back in the same situation. You're going to split the fan base again. So the whole point is, I said about that is, why can't we have both? Let's get them together. And I did a video on it, a 20-minute video on it, and I said, listen, what Xbox needs more is marketing and presence. Grab your Call of Duty, put it on the box, get it out there. Get some extra, get something like, if you're an Xbox brand, if you want to buy Battle Passes, coins are half because you're part of Xbox, or you're part of Game Pass, or something like that. That's the stuff you got to do, though, to promote. Even though, you can't promote exclusive content, but do stuff that people will say, I'm going to go to Xbox, to play Call of Duty, because those are the guys that are actually buying these consoles to play these games. I mean, even PlayStation announced it the other day. We're a third-party box. They're not anymore the exclusive box. They're the third-party box, though.
Like I said, I don't want them to remove the logos. I want them to show the logos. But when it's especially a game that they made, I want them to hold the other platforms accountable when they show it.
Okay. I'll give you an example right here. I showed this the other day live right here. Let me
Yep.
show you an example right here. What I saw. Take notice of this though. And even though Joey said, "Oh, they had the marketing rights," I said, "I don't care though. It's a multi-platform game." But all right, I'll give you an example though. Right here. Let me see which one it is. This is 6. Hold on a second. Is it 6? I think it was 6 though. Okay, that was the 2020. No. Call of Duty. Let me go to 2020. All right, let's go.
I'm with you, Sapo. I really believe that it's a
Here it is.
discussion that doesn't need to be had.
So I showed this the other day, right? And I was with Joy on this, right? So look. All right. Let's see though. Look. Let's take this for example. Let me show this real quick. Where is the? Oh, let me grab this. Put it. Sorry, chat. It's taking me a while because I'm hopping into like 5 windows right here. I gotta get another screen. I seriously gotta solve that problem though. So I'm gonna show you this right here. So take for example, this is Call of Duty from back in the day, right? 2020. So when we go to the end of Call of Duty though, and this game was multi-platform, right? This was a multi-platform game. We know that for a fact though. Look at the ending though. Tell me where it says Xbox anywhere. On PS4 November 13, PS5 coming holiday 2020. All right. Open beta early access first on PS4. Woods operator blueprint blah blah blah. Pre-order and digital copy and gets. Play the beta first on PlayStation. Play has no limits. That's it. You don't see any Xbox logos though. This is in 2020. So this game is multi-plat though. And even though you own the game, as you know right now, do the same thing. Make them work for it. Make them work for it. That's all I'm saying. Make these guys work for it.
That's my opinion. That's my point.
I know.
It's an Activision game. It wasn't owned by Xbox at that time, but they didn't show it. They showed Activision Treyarch on there.
Yeah, they showed Activision Treyarch, but they did not show you.
But what I'm talking about is
gonna
now
go.
moving forward with Asha in charge.
Yeah.
Make that change.
Oh,
Force
exactly.
them, if it's a game that you've made, if it's your first party studio,
Mm-hmm.
if they're going to show it and promote it on their PlayStation YouTube channel official, make them say, hey, you're either going to show our logos and be fair about it, or either A, we're going to stop just sending it to you, period, or you're not going to be allowed to show it.
Oh, they force PlayStation to do that though? PlayStation's not going to be forced, my friend. They cannot force the company to do what they're not going to force it. They're not going to force it. Now, the only thing Asha can force is, when it comes down at least to the games, like I said, is to say, hey, listen, you want our games? You got to send us something over here. She can do that though. If not, I'm not giving you shit. But the thing is though, right? My point is that they get all these third-party traders, right? And they keep on like even like. Look, for example, this one. I'm going to show you John Wick trailer, and I had it right here, and I don't know where I put it at. Oh, crap. I misplaced the trailer again. I'm going to show you the John Wick trailer, though. That was shown here, right? And this is a third-party game. It's not a PlayStation first-party studio, nothing that's working on this game. This is a third-party game. And yet, the game ends, right? And let's see right here. Let's see, it ends right there. Be seeing you, blah, blah, blah. John Wick, wishlist now. Saber Interactive, Lionsgate. Those are the only logos they show, though. And Play has no limits, but there is no PlayStation shown on it. Nothing. Sorry, I had to cut it because I just did not want it to land in the John Wick movie thing, and I don't want to get a copyright strike because, John Wick was shown on the picture, yeah. So that's the thing, though. Like, even the third-party traders, make them work for it. I don't care. Just make them work for it because they do the same to us.
To bring it back to talking about showcases,
Yeah.
getting back into this, okay? Today and tomorrow are small showcases. If it's your area, like the Latin community, by all means, go and enjoy the indie shows.
Mhm.
I don't expect anything big to be shown, but, we may get some gems out of it. Friday is the next big one, which is the Summer Games Fest, the Keeley show.
Yeah, that's gonna be the
And
Summer Game Fest. Yeah.
I can see him buttering up to Rockstar and getting a GTA 6 trailer 3 there.
You think it's gonna be the Summer Game Fest or Xbox?
It's Jeff Keighley. It's Jeff, I
Mm,
wouldn't put past him. He's got to have something big and wow to justify the cost of putting together a show. Otherwise, he's going to be literally showing everything that's going to be shown between the PlayStation and the Xbox and the PC showcases already. And it's not going to be exciting. It's going to take some of the hype away from Xbox. He's not going to get all the Xbox. He's going to take some of the hype from PC, but it's not going to show all the PC. PlayStation showed what, 20 games?
yeah, it was 20 games in total. And 13 were third party, and 7 I think were kind of exclusive to them. But here's the thing, though. I don't think that Rockstar's gonna give Jeff Keighley that what's it called, that moment, though. I think if they were gonna give it, like I said, though, like for me, it would be a bigger slap in the face if Xbox is on the showcase that we're gonna have GTA being shown on here. That would be a big slap on the face. But I don't think Rockstar will give it to Jeff Keighley or to neither of these companies, though, unless if Xbox paid a ton of money to them for them to be convinced, like, here you have it. Because I was talking to Joy about this earlier. With just the Rockstar account alone, they made 280 million views. 280 million views. I mean, 1 million views. I mean, I remember I saw, it all depends on the CPM or RPM that the channel has. I know that I was mentioning someone named Doodle to be free. You know, she rides motorcycles, right? Or Doodle on a motorcycle. She rides on a motorcycle, right? She does motorcycle videos and stuff like that. She showed like how much she made in just 1 million view thing, and made her like $5,000, $6,000. So imagine from 280 million views, why the heck are they gonna give them that money to all these other guys unless they paid them a big handsome fee to have that trailer being shown on the showcase, though? And it was funny though to see that these guys were actually thinking that it was gonna happen on PlayStation. I'm like, the way I saw this year going, though, I mean, PlayStation right now it doesn't seem like to have enough money to do some stuff.
Well, you heard about the 2 different PlayStation lawsuits, right?
What did I hear?
So they just recently settled in the U.S. a $750 million lawsuit
Yeah.
that PlayStation's paying out, and then now, as of a couple of weeks ago, there's a UK PlayStation
I know
lawsuit
that. I know that
about
one.
anti-consumer for $2
It's-
billion.
For 2 billion, yeah, but that one has not been concluded yet. They have not
No,
set
it finished Friday, but the outcome won't be told to us later into the year.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, it concluded, yeah, but the outcome we'll know about it later. What was the outcome of this? If they did have a monopoly and all this stuff, I mean, we still don't know. That's gonna be big news right there. That's gonna be big news. If they actually won it, I'll be amazed. They actually lost it, I'll be like, whoa, this is, yeah, that would be freaking crazy. I would just be crazy though, if they actually lost that lawsuit. And now we have a Valve lawsuit ongoing, though. It's been insane with the Valve lawsuit. That even Ubisoft came out and said, well, we wanted to lower this, and these guys said no to us. I'm like, whoa. I mean, there's a lot of things going on right there when it comes down to these stores, though. Can't remember who said it, but Rockstar may wait until after the buzz of these shows are over and drop the trailer pre-order information maybe next week or after. I agree with you there, bro boy. I agree with you there. I think they're going to do that, though. The U.S. one.
Yeah, that was somebody in C Money's chat last night.
Yeah, the U.S. one was only $7.5 million settlement to be paid out in PlayStation Store credit for those who qualify. Yeah, that was the U.S. one, but the last one is the U.K. one. I mean, not the last one. There's still several going on, but the U.K. one though is a big one because if they win on that one, then the Dutch one and the rest of them can win also. But let's see what happens, though. Let's see what happens and see what we get from that result, though. Let's see what we're gonna get, though.
Now, I'm expecting big things out of the Xbox showcase. You know, we got so many games that we know about, like State of Decay 3, Clockwork Revolution. Yeah, I know there's a lot of repeats, but
Yeah.
the only thing that would make repeats worth it is if they gave a definitive release date.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah.
I will say that is the only way I will allow a repeat or
Yeah.
a multiple showing is if we finally get a solid release date, no pushbacks, no delays.
Yeah, I saw that. Microsoft was just named a Valve lawsuit today, saying they colluded with pricing. Yeah, I'm gonna cover that tomorrow. I'm gonna cover that news tomorrow, bro, boy. We're gonna talk about that tomorrow. Sony and Xbox don't want GTA in their shows. That's all people will be talking about. They will suck the life of the other games. But here's the thing, though, JCD Rico. Look, I think these companies really do want that game in there. Because one thing is that if they have that one game in there, the game that everybody's waiting for, because that game is literally almost what everybody's waiting for. It's the most talked about game, I mean, in a long time, though. I mean, just that trailer alone made 280 million views. That's 280 million views, my friend. That trailer alone, though. So that's going to be, if Xbox brings the trailer in there and announce it on that showcase, even though it might suck on it, it will be one of the biggest showcases Xbox has ever done. It will be huge, though. It will be huge. So if they actually bring it in, that'll be cool. But I'm not hyping that that's going to happen, though. I'm not hyping. I'm just saying that did happen, though. That would be a big slap on the face against these two who says, oh, Sony has the marketing rights, you know? Yep.
But notice the moniker only on PlayStation was never shown once in the entire showcase.
Oh, yeah, that was never shown once, though. That was never shown once. Because, look, the thing is, though, PlayStation, when the Schreier rumor came out, the whole PC thing, I've always said this, I wait for the company to announce it. Then they said it in a hall. They heard that Sony said this, but this is a hall that Sony said this, though. I mean, it wasn't a hall, right? But I've not seen PlayStation come out and make an official statement and say, hey, look, I'm pulling out a PC, period. I have not seen them say that themselves, though. But the thing is, right now, for the news we just saw that came in earlier, yesterday, seriously, it came out yesterday, about how people are just not buying these PlayStation first-party games on their box. I mean, why would make you think that they actually pull out on PC? And the same thing in that Jason Schreier article, they said as of right now, they're pulling out a PC, but down the road, they can actually change due to marketing conditions and blah, 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 blah. You know, listen, I believe that if things don't go right, they'll go back to it. No, bro, boy, it's not gonna. I already checked that out. It's not gonna be on PC. Right? I already searched for it. I did the search engine on it, and no, it's not gonna be on PC yet. As of yet, though. I mean, we gotta say as of yet because we don't know. They might change the route and say, okay, we're putting it on PC though. But remember, Sony pulled this because they think they got something to do. Unless, chat, they figured out a way to make games for a lower price like they did with Yote, because Yote was a $16 million development game. So unless they found that information out to do that and to make the game look good in a $16 million budget, then, you know, if they figure that out, then they can have exclusives, because 60 million is a lot more easier to get than 400 or 500 million as they were doing games, though. But I was waiting to exclusives, but never happened. Yep, I was waiting for that too, and it was not going to happen. Because again, I don't know. Right now, the way things are, I mean, listen, chat. I've said this before. We're facing a big problem here. We got a RAM crisis going on. And will it get better? Will it get worse? I don't know. But at the time being, though, we probably see down the road that these guys are going to start putting games in other places, though, because they're going to need to get money, though, to face this crisis. But that's me saying it as of right now. That's it, probably, though. But yeah. I don't see him as being named by any other Valve lawsuit other than a competitor affected by Valve's behavior, not as a co-conspirator. There's a lawsuit going on that they're saying that Microsoft is involved in it, but we will talk about it tomorrow, you babe. We're going to talk about that tomorrow. We'll catch up to that, talk about it. Fable next year, I'm okay with. I am too. I don't mind that Fable got delayed, though. I don't mind it. I'm ready for next year. Good, because I was literally like looking at this. I was like, wait, so right now we're in June. We're getting Gears of War. We're getting Halo, supposedly, and now we're getting what's it called? We're getting hold up. We're in June. We're getting Gears of War either. We're getting Halo. We're getting GTA. We're getting this September full stack of games. I mean, how the hell we're gonna have time to play all these games? You think? Nah, I don't think Clockwork Revolution is this year though. I think it's gonna be next year though. I don't think that game is gonna be for this year though. I mean, I said I don't think though, but we'll see though. We don't have you given a release date for the He-Man side scroller yet. Yes, we also have the He-Man side scroller that's coming out. I mean, like I said, there's so many games pumped up this year before GTA. It's gonna be insane. September, October are packed though. Packed of games till GTA comes out. Once GTA comes out, it's gonna be the game played. Woof, to the
Somebody made a post and they posted a picture. There is literally like 12 games throughout the entire month of September alone.
Uh-huh.
And that's not including October, not including November, December, or anything.
Yep.
Between showing of June showcase on Sunday and everything leading up to those releases.
Yep.
But I think Clockwork is this year.
Clockwork is this year? Holy
Yep.
shoot.
The only one that I'm not sure anything about is State of Decay 3. I've got into the alpha,
All right.
but they haven't really speculated on a release window of it. Alpha's looking pretty good.
All right. Yeah. That's another thing that should be shown instead of the K3 on this showcase, though. And but yeah, let's see what happens. So I think in my heart though, we'll probably get to see some games that haven't been announced. That that some teasers from some games that haven't been announced. Blade though, I'll be impressed if I see Blade. The Blizzard game should be teased though, because I mean they got a Blizzard game they're working on supposedly. And yeah, let's see what it brings at the end of the day though.
I mean, Microsoft, Bethesda, and Activision all have anniversaries this year.
What happened though?
Bethesda, Xbox, and Activision.
Yeah, I expect Xbox and Activision and Blizzard too. Blizzard's gonna be in there too. I expect.
That's Activision.
No, Activision. Remember, Activision is one thing, Blizzard is another. Even though they're joined together, though. But I like to.
BlizzCon.
Yeah, of course we got BlizzCon. We also got. Did we go through the 30th anniversary of Bethesda though? Did we go through that yet or not?
Not yet.
All right, that's another thing that's gonna happen though.
I think at least two of those, probably the Xbox and the Bethesda one, are going to happen on the Xbox Showcase, which is why I think ES6 is going to be shown.
ES6 is gonna be shown.
And we also just got informed that Elder Scrolls Online is coming to Game Pass.
Oh, interesting. Man, this year they're cooking when it comes down to games. My God.
Bethesda themselves.
They're gonna be full. They're gonna be packed though. Damn. I mean, you got Bethesda. You got a lot of things happening this year. It's insane. It's insane.
We got great indie games with Replaced. Subnautica 2 just released on Game Pass day one. Echo Generation 2, phenomenal game. I'm playing it. I'm on the second to last level. It's a card-based game, but it's really fun. It's short. It's only got like 7 or so levels. But then you're looking at bigger titles that we have on the other hand, and that's not even including some of the even bigger games that are not owned by Microsoft or Xbox, like Broke Boy just put in there, Dawn Walker.
Oh, Dawn Walker, yeah.
That's going to break the internet because of the ridiculous PC specs alone. And the game looks phenomenal.
September is Halloween, Dawn Walker, Dune Awakening, Silent Hill, Control, Resident Onimusha. Yeah, this is going to be packed, though. And there's only 2 there that I'm interested in, and that's going to be Halloween and Onimusha. I'm interested in those 2, though. Fallout 76 releasing Xbox Series and PS5 version this summer. Good, it's me. We still say Xbox Summer Game Show to come for September. I think it's October, though, they do the partner program one, isn't it? We got 2 showcases coming up. We have the Fan Fest, then we have Gamescom. Gamescom is going to be another one. And then we have more Fan Fest going on. And last but not least, we have the partner preview. Usually is October, November. They show you like partner games that they're going to show, stuff like that. Those are the showcases that are going to be shown. But guys, listen up.
I actually think also, while they're not going to be showing anything about the Helix on this Sunday, which they announced, I do think on the actual anniversary of the original OG Xbox launch in November, they're going to at least show it and plan for a 27 release date later in the
Yeah,
year.
probably so though. Yeah. Games time. Oh yeah, the Tokyo Game Show. That's another one too. I forgot. Yeah, there's gonna be several things are gonna be shown. That's true though, 100%. We got several showcases like throughout the rest of the year though. But yeah, skip Wolverine. I'm not. But the thing is, bro, boy, I'm not hyped for Wolverine though. I'm just, it's Wolverine. For what I saw, I'm like, yeah. I mean, I don't know if I'm actually gonna buy it for the PS4. I'm actually thinking like, it's not inspiring me as of now though. That's the thing though. But yeah, GCD Rico, you bring up a good point. He says, do you guys think Xbox will do a Series X refresh to try to lower the price? Maybe. I mean, that can happen too. There's a lot of things happening. Oh, and they could show the Elite 3 controller too. The new Elite 3 controller, that could happen too. I mean, we're gonna have to wait and see for this Sunday though. To wait and see. But chat, listen up. I gotta go. I gotta take my car to maintenance because if I don't, you know, they're gonna shoot me. And Power Boss, thank you for hopping by though, man. It was good. It was a good conversation. We had a good, simple, fun conversation, you know, like always. Or
I
was
should
it?
have gotten on here with Joey. You know, me and Joey always cut the rug.
Oh, you guys fight? I don't want you. Oh man. Oh man. But where was the GTA 6 marketing ponies? What was saying Sony had Louis? I don't know, Sanchez. I don't know where they went to. They went into hiding because, you know, they overhyped themselves too many times. They always overhype things, and at the end, it's not what they expect, though. I mean, look, they're cheering for a cube out here, my friends. If Xbox had a cube, they would be making fun of it, but they're cheering for a cube, though, because that's how they are, though. But chat, that goes. Before we go, tell us what you've all been playing. I've been playing Forza and trying to get through 007. I hope by tonight I get through 007 and finish that dang game so I can hop into Batman game, Lego Batman, because I want to finish that one too, and then try to finish The Witcher 3. All right. Oh, man. Witcher 3, I got to finish that game. Seriously.
I've actually been Echo Generation 2, Subnautica 2, Forza 6, and going back to both Starfield and Clover Pit. Having fun with that one. And I'm waiting for what's the upcoming game? There's another one. I can't think of it right now. Never mind.
Safo says AI, nice. We're not going to see lower prices on consoles until 2030. That's what I'm thinking too, though. But let's wait and see, though. I mean, I'm not gonna overhype on things, chat. I just, like I said, I always go neutral. And if I have a wow factor, it's like, wow, this is cool, you know. Have they given a release date, that DLC for Witcher 3, or it's just 2020? I think it's 2027, though. That really made me mad, though. Like, damn it, I'm going through this game right now, and I have to go. I'm not gonna install it to play that. No way. Fuck that. I'm not gonna. No. And now if they say that is.
Assassin's Creed Black Flag is the other one I went back to because I was looking hyped for Resynced, not after the latest showing. I'll stick with the original.
Nice. I'm waiting for that game too, though. I'm waiting for Black Flag. It's gonna be another game, though. Oh damn, we're packed. We're packed, man. We're packed. It's gonna be insane. We're gonna be packed full of games, time. But yeah, Power Boss, where can they find you, sir?
I am in every chat. You'll find me everywhere. I have my opinions. I don't agree with everybody I follow, but they're my opinions, and I still like the content. I'm never going to talk bad about anybody. I'm never going to say, hey, you know, quit your YouTube day job. No, I'm not going to be like that. Do what you want to do. Have your opinions. That's what they are. They're opinions.
Yep.
Everybody's got them. So, you know, you can always find me here. You can find me in many of the Discords. I think I'm in yours too, Louis. I'm not sure.
It's down there. You just gotta go to the description and click on it.
Yep,
Join
yep.
it.
And
Yeah, have some fun in the pick on Louis section. That's what the chat does. Pick on me.
And you know I do just as well as anybody.
Nice. But yeah, thank you for hopping in, man. Thank you for hopping in. It's been fun. So chat, thank y'all for being here today. Thank y'all for super chats. Thank y'all for memberships. You guys rock. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. That seriously, chat.
You got one more.
I got one more, really? Oh shoot. Oh, Dave Reezy with a $2 super. Chat, face psychic is a bowl of jello. PS is down bad. Yes. 100% agree. That's why I grabbed the jelly and I was smacking that jelly right here live. I was smack that jelly. I was just smacking it right here live. Show you all how to smack jelly. Of course I had to make fun of that chat. I have to show that. Of course I did. Because I find it pretty funny though. But again, it was... The jelly wasn't Dungeons and Dragons movie. I'll show. If you guys are on the Discord, drop in the thing that Joey sent me, and I was just laughing. So I was like, "Wait, they're picking up the plot from Dungeons and Dragons though, because it's pretty much the same plot though. It seems." Oh man! But again, chat, you guys are fantastic. Thank you for everything like always. So chat, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, also hit that bell so it can tell you when XBI content comes on. And guys, have a beautiful night. Do mean a beautiful and awesome Wednesday. And as always, I will see you guys on the Xbox International Podcast when we do come back at 7 p.m. ET with Sound Blow, the Big Blue Man, Silent Cypher. On Fridays, the Rapid They Don't, Expand Espanol with Elvis Elicita Metal Berserker. And last but not least, good morning with Crazy Little Gaming when I send the signal out over there on Twitter, X, Blue Sky, Discord, and YouTube. And that's where you gotta hit that bell so you can know when the crazy one comes on talking what's happening in the gaming news world. Chat, have a beautiful Wednesday, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning on Good Morning with Crazy Little Gaming. Bye, y'all. Have an awesome one.